night, do the mojito with the refreshingly cool taste of the Bacardi Mojito.
Well, back and forth we go, and what a very strange inning it was. First of all, the double from Jermaine Dye. I expected the runner to score from first. I thought that would create the tie ball game. Now you got Glode, who's like, I don't know what he's doing at third base. You got Dye, who's rounded third, now has to go back and never retags. What a mess. But 2 runs come across, and the game is tied again.
Rob Makoviak takes over in center field for Brian Anderson. And Ross Glode staying in the game after running for Konerko.
If that's what you call it. He was running.
Nixon 0 for 5 in the game, and he pops it up in the shallow center. Out goes Cintron. He'll give way to Makoviak. And there's one down here in the 12th inning. Nixon 0 for 6 on the afternoon. Jason Varitek coming up. He's 0 for 5 with a couple of strikeouts.
Here we go, Jack.
Javier Vazquez faced 2 batters in the 11th. He intentionally walked David Ortiz and then got Manny Ramirez to strike out looking. And is back out there for the 12th inning. 2-0 now to Varitek. At what point do those shadows become an issue as they make their way to the mound?
Still not real bad. Still not real bad. Once they get out toward the pitcher a little bit more of a problem.
3-0 to Varitek. 0 for 10 is Jason Varitek against Javier Vazquez, but in good shape right now. Foul fly above us. 3-1 had the green light, fouled it off.
Green light, but didn't really get a good pitch. That pitch was up in the zone.
Alex Cora waiting on deck. He came into the game at third base for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Jason Varitek had been ahead 3-0, full count now. Ball 4, and the Red Sox have a 1-out base runner here in the 12th.
Alex Cora, the hitter. Joey Cora, on the bench there with Ozzie Guillen, the Cora brothers.
No chance here for Alex, who bats for the first time. 313, no homers, and 10 runs batted in.
Long look down by Cora, see if there's a hit and run put on.
No hit and run, a fly ball to left. Sednick battling the sun, able to make the catch shy of the track and back to the bag at first. Goes Varitek with 2 down.
Now Fenway, the Sun field late in the afternoon, is right field. Here in Cellular Field, it's left field.
Two down for Coco Crisp. Couple of walks today, a sacrifice. He also doubled back in the 8th.
Red Sox have had 2 chances to put this game away, and both times the White Sox have come back.
A 3-2 lead into the bottom of the 9th and a 5-3 lead into the bottom of the 11th. Very defensive swing from Crisp, and it gets a big piece of Pierzynski. Check it first, 2 down. Pierzynski shaking it off here. The count of 1-1. Crisp sending it foul off to the left. Fifth extra inning game of the year for the Red Sox. 2-2 coming into today's action. Well, they sweep the White Sox. A couple of chances to finish this 2 occasions for the Red Sox, the 9th and the 11th, but deadlocked at 5. In the dirt, gets by Pierzynski. Varitek takes off for second base. On a wild pitch charged to Javier Vazquez. Red Sox have a go-ahead runner in scoring position.
Like Vasquez going to the changeup, and Pierzynski maybe still hurting from that foul ball. Can't make the play right underneath the glove. Never got the glove down to the ground.
Well, Vasquez back up on top. And the count of 2-2 to Coco Crisp. Did he go? They'll check. No. This is Chris Guccione. Full count.
Coco gave a very good look too to that third base umpire. Just kind of held the bat.
Crisp hits it in the air to right field, sending Jermaine Dye back onto the warning track to make the catch. Crisp gave it a ride, but he's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 12th, tied at 5.
Woo! Let's go for a ride, feel the sunshine. Let's go for a ride, it's summertime.
Toyota's summer sales event is on, so ride off with a great deal on a durable Tundra. Right now, you can save with $1,500 cash back on any Tundra full-size truck, and that includes Tundra Double Cab. $1,500 cash back. Or check out the extraordinarily styled FJ Cruiser. Don't miss your chance to save. Toyota's summer sales event ends soon. Toyota, moving forward.
Free is fantastic, right? Like free coffee or free parking. But free checking? Usually you have to buy checks and keep minimum balances. At Sovereign Bank, free means free. And with our free interest checking, use any bank's ATMs free. You also get free checks, unlimited check writing, and free online banking with bill pay. It even pays interest.
So you won't just save money, you'll make it.
This All-Star break, Nesson's got all the summer you'll need. All-Star Monday, Nesson serves it up hot and fresh as Jerry Remy awards his favorite plays from the first half on the Remys. Tuesday, settle in for a Sox in 2 All-Star Marathon, replaying the top 3 games of the season. And Wednesday, Nesson takes off with Bill Lee for the television premiere of Spaceman, a Baseball Odyssey.
It's just a sunny day.
Stay tuned after the game for WB Mason's Extra Innings and Granite City Electric's Extra Innings Extra. Tom Caron and Dave McKinney will try to break down this Fuego. And of course, Tina Sabasio bring you Terry's take, including his assessment of the first half, plus a look ahead to the second half of the 2006 Red Sox season. It's all right after the game on NESN.
Bottom half of the 12th inning in a 5-5 ball game. The Red Sox will use their 6th pitcher of the day, Craig Hansen.
Hansen worked in the ball game yesterday, an inning and a third against the White Sox, allowing 3 hits and 1 earned run. Overall, his 11th appearance, 10 strikeouts and 10 2/3, 3 walks. Opponents hitting .256 off Hansen.
It'll be the top of the White Sox order. Sednick followed by Gucci, Tomey, and then Glode. If anybody gets on in the inning, as Konerko was run for by Glode in the 11th inning, so he's out of the equation. It'll be Sednick who leads it off here in the bottom of the 12th inning. Schilling today going the first 6. 2 runs. Manny Del Carmen 2 shutout innings. Jonathan Papelbon, who got his 3rd blown save of the year. Jermaine Dye hitting the game-tying home run into the bullpen to tie the score at 3. Javier Lopez gave up the leadoff double to Jim Tomey in the 11th. Gets charged with a run. In his inning, his only batter that he faced, Mike Timlin, gave up a run in his inning, and Craig Hansen now the new pitcher for the 12th. Sednick with a single his last time up in the 10th.
And certainly a threat to bunt here to lead off this inning.
Remember, it is Alex Cora down at third base now. Roll out of the game. Cora in on the grass at third. A strike from Hansen.
There's going to be a few people missing flights after this one's over. You know, we mentioned earlier, guys are going heading all over the country to their respectable homes, and this baby now at 5:10 Central Time.
Popped up, short left, out goes Gonzalez. It'll fall. Ramirez picks it up, but Podsednik is aboard to begin things here in the bottom of the 12th.
Just a little bloop down that left field line in the triangle. Nobody can get to it. Cora, Gonzalez, Manny all make an attempt, but it just drops in for the base hit. And again, Podsednik represents great speed at first base.
Gucci didn't give him a chance last time. We'll see how he approaches this. Good size lead at first for Podsednik. Gucci is showing bunt, and he takes the ball.
Hansen a little bit quicker, it looks like, to home plate than Papelbon.
Ball 2, and it's 2-0.
See if they switch off here on the 2-0 count. Maybe go to a hit and run.
Popped it up, and it lands foul by the fungo circle.
Now, if Iguchi continues to bunt and is successful, you'll walk Tomey. And then you're dealing with Glode, who is in Konerko's spot.
Hey, let's go, Gucci. Here we go.
Bunting swinging and fouling it off. 2-2 with Podsednik off.
That's a hit and run, and that's a tough pitch to handle for Iguchi. That ball's up and in. Very tough pitch to handle on a hit and run play.
Another 2-2. Have to wait as a check at first. Low throw into the runner, but Youkilis is able to dig it out.
It was back-to-back long games, isn't it? 4-hour game yesterday.
Well, a long weekend for the Red Sox as they won the first 2 games. Long games. Youkilis almost falling backwards on that one.
My correction, yesterday was only 350, so it wasn't that long.
Up over the 4-hour mark today so far. Podsednik takes off, and Iguchi fouling it off to the backstop. Two and two the count with Tanahito Iguchi. That's a foul beyond the White Sox dugout on the third base side. The center fielder Crisp into right center. Big gap out there in left center. So shadows make their way onto the base of the mound. Podsednik goes, and again Iguchi getting just a piece.
One slider after another here from Hansen since he's got a couple of strikes on Iguchi. And Iguchi with some funky looking swings, but able to foul him off.
Again the 2-2. Iguchi with a swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So Hansen with a strikeout of Iguchi. And up comes Jim Thome with 1 out now in the 12th.
After all those breaking balls, back to the fastball for Hansen, and a very late swing by Iguchi.
The shift on for Thome. Only Cora on the left side of the Red Sox infield.
Now, if you're Podsednik at first base stealing, you wouldn't steal here, I wouldn't think, unless Thome has a couple of strikes on him, because then you'd lose Thome. You'd walk him. Plus, again, Gloat is on deck, and it's not Konerko.
Running for Konerko in the 11th inning when the White Sox tied the score 5-5. Two and 0. Starting the inning for the Red Sox here in the 12th. Thome hits it in the air down the right field line. Nixon over towards the line to make the catch. And Podsednik back to the bag at first. An enormous out. And there's 2 down here in the 12th.
Well, now if you're a Pasednik, you go as soon as you possibly can. Well, we got Gloat out of the game. Makoviak's in the game. Ozuna's still left. Widger left, and Cintron for the Red Sox. Lopez going, Del Carmen going, Hansen in, Papelbon going, and Timlin going. CNS Tavares, the only guys left out there in the bullpen.
Ross Globe with his first at bat after pinch running for Konerko in the 11th. Hansen will make every attempt to keep Podsednik close at first.
Now here's where you want to go early now.
Doesn't go on the pitch out and remains at first base. Rode at 304 on the season, no homers and 6 RBIs. 8 hits in his last 11 at bats. There goes Podsednik. The pitch is strike. The throw from Varitek is not going to be in time. Podsednik steals second.
Now by doing it early, now it's only 1 strike on Gloat, so he's got a couple of strikes to work with to try to drive that run in.
Potential winning run in scoring position for the White Sox here in the bottom of the 12th inning. Well, the 29th theft of the year for Podsednik. Inside, almost hitting Globe. Jermaine Dye on deck for the White Sox. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 12th inning. Dye's homer in the 9th tied the game at 3. Swing did he go? Yes, he did, said Chris Guccione. 2-2 to Globe.
I think he did. Ozzie doesn't think so.
Grounds it foul over by the Red Sox dugout, sending a few scampering down the steps.
Who was that went flying down the steps?
And Coxstein trying to get out of the way. Two and two the count. Potential winning run at second in Podsednik. Up and away in a full count.
You may see Podsednik run on this 3-2 count. It's a possibility.
Why would you take that chance?
Any kind of bobble, anything, you know, you score on an error.
3-2. Slap foul off to the left. Podsednik with the leadoff single to begin the inning. Gucci struck out. Tomey flying to right. Podsednik stole second base where he stands now at 2 down here in the 12th. swing and a miss. Glode strikes out, and we head for the 13th inning, tied at 5.
A unicorn, or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
Olympia Sports is your Majestic headquarters. Show your team spirit with your Majestic replica jerseys and authentic name and number teams. Choose your favorite player and get in the game. Get it at Olympia Sports. Shop with confidence. Satisfaction guaranteed.
I am Red Sox Nation.
Ortiz, Jackson in the air.
I am Red Sox Nation.
Moving in and diving to make the catch.
I am Red Sox Nation.
In the air to deep left.
I am Red Sox Nation. Yo soy Red Sox Nation.
So he struck him out.
I am Red Sox Nation.
I am Red Sox Nation.
I am Red Sox Nation. I am Red Sox Nation.
We are Red Sox Nation.
Sports Desk, New England's most complete sports newscast. No one covers New England sports like we do, delivering the information you need, focusing on the teams and players that matter to you, with post-game reaction from every game. More highlights, more interviews, more coverage. From the field to the locker room, delivered right into your home. Sports Desk tonight, presented by FWN, in-depth coverage beyond the scores.
5-5 ball game into the top half of the 13th inning. And Javier Vazquez back on the mound for the White Sox. He has been on since the 11th inning. And so far gone an inning and a third of relief. Alex Gonzalez will be leading it off for Boston here in the top of the 13th inning. Longest game for the Red Sox since July of 2000. Sorry, July of 2004. In the game against the Yankees, in which Derek Jeter went running into the stands. And John Flaherty had the walk-off double. And the Yankees able to beat the Red Sox in a 13-inning event at Yankee Stadium. 1-0. Outside, 2-0 to Gonzalez.
Good numbers there for Gonzalez against Vazquez.
Gonzalez 1 for 5 today, single back in the 4th inning.
Vazquez did not work out well for the New York Yankees. Kind of similar to Contreras, who started this ball game.
And a strike, and it's 2-2. Vazquez still just 29 years old. Gonzalez shoots it down the right field line foul, and it's still 2-2. Red Sox got Javier Vazquez from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pitchers Orlando Hernandez and Luis Vizcaíno. El Duque pitching very well against the Red Sox in the postseason last year for the White Sox. Now the bases loaded situation at Fenway. When the dirt kicks off Pierzynski, who gets hit again. He's had a tough day.
Look up at the scoreboard, and most teams have started their break before the Red Sox. Only teams still playing right now are San Francisco and LA. That's in the 7th. And of course a night game between St. Louis and Houston. So the Yankees losing to Tampa Bay 6-5.
Gonzalez hits it in the air towards left center field. That one will get down and roll to the track in the wall. Gonzalez headed for second base, got himself a leadoff double to begin the top half of the 13th.
Well, Gonzalez with great numbers against Vazquez, and he finds that gap in left center field. So the Red Sox with the leadoff man in scoring position here in the, what is it, 13th?
13th.
Rolls it out to Louis Aparicio. Once great shortstop here with the White Sox, also play with the Red Sox. So one good shortstop to another on that exchange.
So the double for Gonzalez to begin the inning. And a great start as Kevin Youkilis stands in on the right side. Youkilis has walked 4 times in the game today. Vasquez off the backside of the mound. With Gonzalez at second base. Nobody out here in the 13th. On the ground, foul outside of third. Double-barreled action in the White Sox pen. Both big guys, McCarthy and Thornton. Thornton throws very hard. Right-hander and a left-hander. Red Sox pen has Julian Tavares up. Swing and a miss. Youkilis striking out for the first out of the 13th. No contact there and no advance of the runner.
Yeah, big slow curveball here from Vasquez to pick up the strikeout to Youkilis. 2 strikeouts for Youkilis today, 4 walks for Youkilis today.
It was Mark Loretta who had a huge double to drive in a pair in the 11th inning, which at the time put the Red Sox on top 5-3. And seemingly had finished off the day for the Red Sox, but the White Sox came up with 2 runs of their own in the bottom of the 11th inning. They were tied 5-5 into the 13th. Originally today 39,355. Some have ducked out with the length for this one. Rose showing bunt and gets hit with the pitch. Ian thought he offered at it. But the trainer, Terry Francona, will head out and check on him.
I think what Ozzie Guillen's upset about is the fact that he's got to face Ortiz now. There you can see clearly that he did pull the bat back and he takes it right off the leg.
Loretta down to first base. And a chance for Big Papi with runners at first and second and 1 down. And Ozzie Guillen headed to the mound. Vasquez starts the inning, but he had both McCarthy up and Thornton in the pen. And with 1 out here in the 13th inning, the pitching change from Chicago, tied at 5.
Why tear up your bathroom to get a beautiful bath when all you have to do is call Rebath? Rebath installs acrylic bathtubs and wall surrounds over your old bathtub and walls in just 1 day. No tear out, no mess, no inconvenience. Rebath's 1-day stress-free patented installation is covered by a lifetime manufacturer's warranty and has made Rebath the country's largest bath remodeler. Just call 1-800-BATHTUB today for your free in-home estimate. Rebath, the refreshing remodel.
The backs of my legs
to the pleather. Hey, 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 hey.
Grab a refreshing iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts and unstick yourself from the pleather. America runs on Dunkin'.
Stop by Dunkin' Donuts and make your iced coffee a turbo ice with a shot of our real espresso.
Back in Chicago, tied at 5 in the top half of the 13th with 1 out. Javier Vazquez comes out as the White Sox go back to their pen again for Matt Thornton, a left-hander.
He pitched 2 innings in the game yesterday, allowing 2 hits, no runs, had a couple of walks and a strikeout. A lot of strikeouts, 31 strikeouts in 30 and a third innings. Appearance number 32 for Thornton. He mentioned a hard thrower coming over from the Seattle Mariners.
The longest game for the Red Sox since July 1st of 2004. We mentioned the 13-inning game against the Yankees and the spectacular catch and effort by Derek Jeter in that game, going face first into the first row of seats. John Flaherty with a walk-off double, and the Yankees would end up winning that game against the Red Sox in 13 at Yankee Stadium. Well, the chance here for the Red Sox to win this one in Chicago in the top of the 13th inning. Go-ahead run and Alex Gonzalez at second base. Mark Loretta at first base, and Big Papi steps in. Ortiz grounds it right side. Iguchi looked at second, fires to first for the out of Ortiz, and big out there for the White Sox. 2 down as the runners move along. Gonzalez to third, Loretta to second, 2 away.
Now they'll probably walk Manny, I would think, with first base open. Nixon is on deck. Mirabelli and Kapler available from the right side.
This will load him up. Nixon's had a tough day today, 0 for 6. Manny down to first base. Looks like Nixon will hit for himself.
Now your options here are you put Kapler up there as a pinch hitter, which would bring in McCarthy out of the bullpen. So it'd be righty against righty, or the other option is what the Francona's electing to do. Let Nixon face Thornton.
Gonzalez 90 feet away with the go-ahead run here in the 13th. The Red Sox have him loaded with 2 down. 0 for 6 today for Trot Nixon. Strike 1 from Thornton. There's at second and third the responsibility of the departed reliever Javier Vazquez, who won an inning in 2/3. Nixon fouls it off to the left and is down 0-2. Nixon coming into the game against left-handed pitchers, hitting at .234 this season. And 2 of the 6 home runs Trot enjoys off left-handed pitcher. Nixon fouling it off to the left. 96 on the fastball from Matt Thornton. Voracek waiting on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Nixon strikes out. Red Sox leave him loaded in the 13th. 5-5 at the bottom of the 13th.
Not too close. What do you think? I got that insurance?
What insurance is that, Yogi?
The one you really need to have. If you don't have it, that's why you need it.
Need what?
Aflac. Well, if you get hurt and miss work, it won't hurt to miss work. And they give you cash, which is just as good as money.
Aflac. Ask about it at work.
Men of the square table. What if your friend sticks his finger in your beer while he's carrying multiple bottles from the bar?
What's the big deal?
I don't want your stinky figure in my beer.
How's he supposed to get the beers back to the table?
Make 2 trips, whatever. But if you poke it, you own it.
I propose that you poke it, you own it, man law.
Second to you poke it, you own it law.
You poke it, you own it.
The great taste of Miller Lite, always a good call.
I can't believe it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Looks like we have a reason to celebrate.
Caught a little souvenir at the game today.
Actually, Dad dropped it and Mom caught it.
It's a part of summer you don't want to miss. Friendly's is serving all your summer favorites. Try our famous shrimp basket, the classic chicken strips basket, or our New England fish and chips. And just wait till you get your hands on one of our famous ice cream creations. Nothing goes better with summer. So come on, get in, get friendly.
5-5 into the bottom of the 13th inning, and the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, right-hander Julian Tavares.
37th appearance for Tavares, a 1-2 record, second appearance of this series. He worked in game 1, pitched an inning in that game, allowing 1 hit and no runs. You see the numbers for Tavares over the last 2. Opponent's hitting 280 off Tavares, and he'll have to face that man, Jermaine Dye, first hitter of the inning.
Dye, Brzezinski, and Creedy expected here in the bottom of the 13th inning. Like Hansen going an inning of relief, giving up a hit, and he struck out 2. Just joining us, Red Sox had a 3-2 lead, bottom of the 9th inning. Jermaine Dye tied the game 3-3 with a home run. The Red Sox took a 5-3 lead in the 11th. The White Sox came back with 2 of their own to tie it 5-5 in the bottom of the 11th. Here we are in the 13th inning, and Jermaine Dye leads it off against Julian Tavares. Strike 1 to Dye. Schilling with the first 6. 2 from Manny Del Carmen, 2 from Jonathan Papelbon, who blew his 3rd save of the year. Javier Lopez faced 1 batter. Mike Timlin an inning, Craig Hansen an inning. And now Tavares. Dye and a check swing didn't offer, says Tim Welke. Rolls it foul over by the White Sox dugout.
Dye has not had real good swings against that breaking ball of Tavares. Backside has been leaving, a couple of check swings. Slider again.
In the dirt, 2-2 to Dye. Well, it's been a while. Last game before the All-Star break back in 1990, a game that Mel Baines played in. It was a 4-3 loss to Texas for the Red Sox in 11 innings. Went short in the 8th inning of that game and grounded out. Swing and a miss for Dye, goes chasing and strikes out to begin things in the bottom of the 13th inning.
Now Dye had a very uncomfortable looking at bat there against Julian Tavares. Tavares stayed with the breaking ball, not one good swing in that at bat. from Jermaine Dye. The yellow highlight, the pitches in the game now. All those black circles are the guys that ended innings.
Berezynski, the batter, with one down in the 13th. Back to Tavares. Flips it to first on the ground, and Youkilis picks it up.
What in the world was that?
What just happened there?
I hope the ball slipped out of his hand. That's all I can say is Tavares makes the play easy on the comebacker, and what does he do? It had to slip. I mean, he couldn't intentionally have wanted to throw a ground ball to first base.
Sure kind of looked that way.
Look at Youkilis looking at him like, what are you doing?
2 down for Joe Crede. 0 for 5 today. Tavares falling behind 2-0. Alex Cintron waits on deck for the White Sox. Tavares has gotten the first 2 outs here at the bottom of the 13th inning. Crede. Crede in his career against Tavares 0 for 1. Outside corner for a strike, 3-1. Chops it towards short. Gonzalez plays the tough hop and throws out Crede to end the bottom of the 13th inning. We're headed to the 14th inning, tied at 5.
A unicorn or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
For the second straight year, it's Hot Stove Cool Music, the Fenway Sessions. Peter Gammons and Theo Epstein welcome special guest James Taylor, along with Red Sox players, American Idol's Ayla Brown, Howie Day, and a night of music with the stars, under the stars, in an intimate pavilion setting at Fenway Park. The event supports the foundation to be named later, part of the Red Sox Foundation. That's Wednesday, July 12th. Hot Stove Cool Music, the Fenway Sessions.
Olympia Sports is your Majestic headquarters. Show your team spirit with your Majestic replica jerseys and authentic name and number teams. Choose your favorite player and get in the game. Get it at Olympia Sports. Shop with confidence. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Chip.
Foxwoods, the wonder of it all.
Sullivan Tire has a question for you, rock or rebate. Stop in at Sullivan Tire now through July 22nd and choose between a $120 XM satellite radio package or a $50 mail-in rebate with the purchase of 4 select Dunlop tires. And as an extra added plus, buy 3 Dunlops at Sullivan Tire and you'll get the 4th tire free. So if you need tires, come to Sullivan Tire today and get a double deal on Dunlop.
For the best tire deals, come to Sullivan Tire. We're always here to get you there.
Top half of the 14th inning, tied at 5. Jason Varitek leading it off. Varitek 0 for 5 with a walk. The last time the Red Sox played a 14-inning game, 2003 against the Astros. And Ramirez had a game-winning hit. Swing and a miss for Varitek, 95 from Thornton, 0-2. How many little boxes do you have in your scorecard? How many innings can you go?
Right now 17, but I'm squeezing it in. I can make, I don't know. I'm running out of room.
Swing and a miss for Varitek. Strikes out to open up the 14th inning. The Red Sox here with one down in the 14th inning. Red Sox trying to make it a sweep here with the White Sox.
Been an entertaining ball game. There's no question about that. Red Sox with a couple of opportunities to win this thing. The White Sox battle back, and here we sit, waiting for something more to happen.
Oh, the check swing that he offers. His home plate umpire Jim Reynolds.
Just think, if this was a night game, we'd be 10 minutes away from our pregame show. You should make those guys do a pregame show, huh? TC and Dave back there waiting for this.
Swing and a miss for Cora. He strikes out back-to-back K for Thornton. He's been nasty.
Breaking ball to put away Alex Cora. So back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the 14. She doesn't look too interested in what's going on here, and he's trying to make a move.
Chris sends it to right. It's over the head of Dye. To the track of the wall, Crisp is headed for second base. He's got himself a double with 2 down.
It's been a pretty good afternoon for Coco Crisp. A couple of walks. He's got a double. He had a sacrifice, and now a 2-out double. Put a man in scoring position for the Red Sox. Jermaine Dye playing very shallow and did not get a real good jump on that ball. Gets over his head, and Crisp into second base.
Never looks like he has been able to run the way he did before fracturing that leg as badly as he did in the playoffs.
Had those long strides, lanky guy, big tall guy.
A bad leg fracture as a member of the Oakland A's. Ozzie Guillen making a pitching change here, tied at 5, 2 down in the 14th.
It's here and it's big. The Ford Model Year Clearance. F-150, Ranger, and Super Duty. Built Ford tough. Now drive on us with 0% financing, plus we'll pay for your gas until 2007. That's 0% financing plus we pay for your gas. Now during the Ford Model Year Clearance.
Hey, Rod, if you're interested, there's a future for you in the beverage distribution industry. It's a boy.
Uh-oh. Could we do that again?
See it again and again and again.
Get Comcast digital cable and add digital video recorder for just $9.95 more a month. You can easily record, pause, and rewind all your favorite shows. Just call 1-800-COMCAST today. Comcast digital cable with DVR. It's
Hey, wake up. Things are about to get exciting. 5-5, top of the 14th inning with 2 outs. The new pitcher is Brandon McCarthy.
Second appearance of this series. He worked 2 innings in game 1, allowing 3 hits and a couple of runs. Actually gave up 2 home runs in that ball game to the Red Sox.
Alex Gonzalez with a double his last time up. 1 of 2 hits today. Pops it up foul off to the left. Coco Crisp at second base. A 2-out double to right for Crisp. Potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Gonzalez pops it up foul again off to the left.
Getting that good changeup from McCarthy. Over the top fastball, over the top changeup, over the top curveball for his pitches. Way out in front is Gonzalez.
McCarthy arriving on the scene last year, breaking into the majors with the White Sox. 12 appearances, 10 starts for Chicago in his first year in the big leagues. Strikes out Gonzalez to end the top of the 14th inning. We're tied at 5 from Chicago.
A unicorn or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
Olympia Sports is your Majestic headquarters. Show your team spirit with your Majestic replica jerseys and authentic name and number teams. Choose your favorite player and get in the game. Get it at Olympia Sports. Shop with confidence. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Excuse me, Dr. Z, a quick question. What have been the benefits of the merger between Daimler-Benz and Chrysler?
Get in. Benefits? Well, better performance, more capability, better quality, and more safety features.
Are you really a doctor?
Any more questions?
No, I'm good.
Wiedersehen.
Get employee pricing plus 0% financing on 2006 Chrysler Jeep and Dodge vehicles. If not satisfied, simply return it within 30 days.
I thought all those reports had to be done by noon.
That they do.
It's 11:50, Jerry.
That Rico MFP prints at 55 pages per minute. Job ready by 11:59.
11:59.
I like to push the envelope.
Uh-huh.
Move your ideas forward with Rico Dependability.
That's a nice shirt, announcer boy.
Thanks. Official Red Sox team store.
Nice. That's where I got this.
I got this there, too.
Oh, I also bought this.
Well, I got this Wally doll at the official Red Sox team store.
Oh, yeah? I got these for my kids at that store. You just hate to lose, don't you, souvenir boy? You look a little warm. How about some water? Guess where I got the bottle?
Visit us across the street from Fenway Park or order online.
Well, Nancy Faust, who's been playing the organ here in Chicago for many, many years, enjoying the 14th inning stretch here today.
Last half of the 14th inning, Alex Cintron leading it off for the White Sox. So his bunt takes a strike from Tavares. He's out there for his second inning of relief. Pitched a scoreless 13th. Cintron batted in the 10th inning. And a goal for 2 since coming in. Chopped right side. Lorena. One down. Here comes Rob Makoviak. Pitch hit, struck out in the 11th inning. And he bats with one out now in the 14th. Traded by the Pittsburgh Pirates here to the White Sox for former reliever Damaso Marte. Swing and a miss, swinging for the downs there.
Now the bullpen pitches left as we look at his numbers against Tavares. Unless I'm incorrect, I think it's just Polite for Chicago and Cianez for Boston.
We'll get down to it now. As the pitch outside is a ball and a strike. Kovac with another big swing.
Is that John Garland who's going back out there again?
It is. Pitch yesterday. In the dirt, get a piece of the bare hand of Veritek. 2-2. Reynolds giving Veritek a little bit more time.
I've got Jason, it seemed like right off the fingers. Right on that throwing hand.
Two and two to Makoviak. Full count. Top of the order, Scott Podsednik on deck for the White Sox. Up the middle, Gonzalez ranges, goes in time to get Makoviak, and there's two down.
One of the things when you get this deep in games with players, it's not only fatigue, but sometimes when you get tired, you lose concentration, and you've got to really battle yourself all the time.
There's Scott Podsednik. A couple of hits in each of his last two at bats. Single in the 10th, single in the 12th. Missing again. Seventh at bat of the game for Podsednik, the leadoff hitter for the White Sox. Bats here in the bottom of the 14th inning with two outs. 6 in a row retired by Red Sox pitcher. 2-1. Chris moves over into left center. The Red Sox center fielder playing for Podsednik to go the other way.
Now the bad sunspots now are really center field and left field in particular. See Manny and Coco Crisp out there in the sun, Nixon in the shade. Lights are on here at U.S. Cellular.
Left field, Manny in the sun field, able to make the catch and ends the inning. We head for the 15th, tied at 5.
A unicorn or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
Do you have a dinosaur?
No.
Do you have the space shuttle?
No.
What do you have?
Well, we have a display of the local gopher in its natural habitat.
That's not a gopher.
Yeah, it is.
Take them to a place that has it all. Fly Southwest Airlines, non-stop from Manchester or Providence to BWI Airport for just $59 one way.
You are now free to move about the country.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the new Ultimate Media Razor phone from Verizon Wireless. You know, the one that helps you find places with maps and turn-by-turn directions.
Sir, you in a hardware store?
Man, I need that phone.
Get your new Ultimate Media Moto Razor. With a navigation system and a whole lot more, it's the only razor you want. Just $69.99 and exclusively from Verizon Wireless.
Turn right.
Verizon Wireless.
I was thinking,
Yeah?
you know, sometimes you find something so special and you just want to hold on to it. Beautiful on the outside, sure, but even more beautiful on the inside, and you just want to lock it up forever.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah! These can liners really lock in that Rocky Mountain taste.
Hey, while you're up, grab me a beer.
Every Coors Light can has a specially designed liner to lock in that frost-brewed Rocky Mountain taste.
Sweet.
Coors Light. Taste the cold.
Top half of the 15th inning. Time for a little snack.
Get all the energy you can.
Top of the Red Sox order, Kevin Youkilis leading it off here in the 15th.
This is great. I don't care if we play all the way to Thursday.
Youkilis chops it outside at third.
You got your money's worth as a fan here this afternoon, didn't you?
Inside 2-1 to Youkilis. McCarthy back out there. He was able to strike out Gonzalez with Coco Crisp at second base in the 14th. Youkilis lifts a fly ball to center. Jacobian makes the catch for the first out.
Saw Joe Castiglione in the hall between innings a couple of innings ago, and he has missed his flight. He's heading down to Fort Myers for the All-Star break. That flight's gone. He's missed it.
What's his plan? Does he have one?
I didn't ask. I didn't want to ask. He didn't look happy.
Here we go.
You believe it. Mark Loretta takes the first pitch, strike from McCarthy. Mark's two-run double in the 11th. The Red Sox on top 5-3. No flight to Fort Myers for that man. Always the train. It's not too far. Get there by Wednesday.
Check your air conditioning unit and then come back.
McCarthy picks it. Nice play by the White Sox pitcher. 2 down.
That looked like back in the 11th, the Loretta base hit, the driving two, was going to be the one that led the Red Sox to victory, but it wouldn't be. Jermaine Dye in a forced play at second base has extended this ball game, and since that time, everybody's shut down.
Ortiz had a single way back in the first inning to drive in the game's first run. He offered 1-1.
That's that good changeup again from McCarthy. Big shift on as both the shortstop and second baseman way out on the grass.
Ortiz lines it to right. Jermaine Dye. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox in the 15th. On to the bottom of the 15th. Tied at 5.
A unicorn or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
Olympia Sports is your Majestic headquarters. Show your team spirit with your Majestic replica jerseys and authentic name and number teams. Choose your favorite player and get in the game. Get it at Olympia Sports. Shop with confidence. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Have a good day, honey.
Bye, honey.
I gotta go. See you guys later.
There's nothing routine about it. The 8-passenger pilot from Honda.
Jordan's has the largest selection of mattresses in New England. There's 65 mattresses right in this room. It can be a bit daunting. We have a pressure mapping system where we can have a customer see that their body is physically reacting to the pressure points. We can help them to find the one mattress that's going to fit them properly. Here at Jordan's, we have what we call underprices. We have low prices every day. We want you to be comfortable in every aspect.
Real people doing what they do every day, making customers happy. We're Jordan's Furniture.
A lot of people think I'm nuts, I'm crazy, I'm kind of whacked, I'm kind of not your normal host. Think I'm dull? Oh my God, I caught myself. Welcome to the show, where you been?
Charlie Moore Outdoors, the greatest show on H2O.
Bottom half of the 15th, tied at 5. William Tavares into his third inning of relief. He was retired all 6 White Sox that he's faced through the first 2 innings. Tadahito Iguchi to begin things here in the bottom of the 15th inning. And Iguchi taking ball 1 from Tavares. A home run back in the 4th inning, his 10th of the year. Get the White Sox on the board. The Red Sox at one point enjoyed a 3-0 lead today. 3-1, 3-2, and 5-3. They're tied at 5 here into the 15th. Tavares falling behind 2-0. Iguchi taking all the way and taking a strike. The next pitch for Tavares will be the 30th in relief. Jim Thome waiting on deck here for the White Sox in the 15th.
I think Mom's had enough.
Inside ball 4, lead runner on for the White Sox in the 15th. First runner to reach against Tavares.
I'm just going to jump out there and say Tommy will not be sacrificing in this situation. You know, that mother, she probably wanted to leave about 7 innings ago, and the kid's probably talking her into, no, Mom, you know, no.
Got to see the end.
Look at this nap. This is a serious nap going on here.
The snoring. Ball 1 to Jim Thome. Couple of hits today for Thome. Double in the 11th. He had singled back in the 6th inning. 2 for 6 on the day. Afternoon that has become evening.
And right now, Tomey's looking for a pitch middle in that he can end this game on.
Over the outside corner, and it's 2-1.
Good pitch by Tavares, not coming middle in, staying away from Thome, getting the strike.
Gucci at first base, nobody out here in the bottom of the 15th. Thome chops it to first. Youkilis will go to second to get the lead runner. The return throw to first is not going to be in time. A stretch of epic proportions at first for Tavares. He's in a split. And they get Gucci at second base for the first out of the inning.
I was surprised to see Youkilis go to second, but it was the right choice. He had plenty of time to get Gucci. Gucci doesn't run all that well. Youkilis charging the ball, plays the tough hop, spins, and makes a little bit of a high throw, but they do get the force out. And there's the big stretch at first base by Julian Tavares. Can he get up? That's the question.
It's painful. Really seeing is up in the Red Sox pen.
Bench runner for Jim Thome, it looks like.
Pablo Ozuna. Canerco was taken out of the game earlier. Now Thome comes out of the game.
Ozuna with 5 steals, but he's also been caught 5 times.
Here's Glode, who 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 12th. And only 1 at bat. Take strike 1 from Tavares. Grounds it towards second base. Loretta to second for 1. The relay to first is in time. The double play. It sends us into the 16th inning, tied at 5.
Woo! Let's go for a ride. Feel the sunshine. Let's go for a ride. It's summertime.
Toyota's summer sales event is on. So ride off with a great deal on a durable Tundra. Right now you can save with $1,500 cash back on any Tundra full-size truck, and that includes Tundra Double Cab. $1,500 cash back. Or check out the extraordinarily styled FJ Cruiser. Don't miss your chance to save. Toyota's summer sales event ends soon. Toyota, moving forward.
Free is fantastic, right? Like free coffee or free parking. But free checking? Usually you have to buy checks and keep minimum balances. At Sovereign Bank, free means free. And with our free interest checking, use any bank's ATMs free. You also get free checks, unlimited check writing, and free online banking with bill pay. It even pays interest.
So you won't just save money, you'll make it.
It's just a sunny day.
This All-Star break, Nesson's got all the summer you'll need. All-Star Monday. Nesson serves it up hot and fresh as Jerry Remy awards his favorite plays from the first half on the Remys. Tuesday, settle in for a Sox in 2 All-Star Marathon, replaying the top 3 games of the season. And Wednesday, Nesson takes off with Bill Lee for the television premiere of Spaceman, A Baseball Odyssey.
It's just a sunny day.
16th inning back in Chicago. And it is Manny Ramirez should be leading it off against Brandon McCarthy.
Been a long day for Manny. Only 1 hit today. That double, a 2-out double in the 7th inning.
Couple of strikeouts today for Manny. Walked his last time up. That was in the 13th. He was intentionally walked by the White Sox. It's a high fly ball to left center field. Over goes Makoviak, shy of the track to make the catch. Let's check in with Tina Cervasio. Tina?
Don, 3 cheers for the Mudville Baseball Club. They are still at this ball game in the 16th inning. They are from Holliston, Massachusetts, play 19th century baseball rules. They're here in Chicago this weekend. They played the Chicago Salmon yesterday. It was their first game of the season. Unfortunately, they lost 20-19, but they were in town just by luck that the Red Sox were playing the White Sox, and they are here enjoying the game, and they're still here, and they gave me my very own Mudville Baseball Club jersey. And they are getting ready to play next Saturday as well against, in Danvers, Massachusetts, against the Essex Baseball Club. So I might not have a Santana infield t-shirt yet, Jerry, but I have a Mudville baseball jersey. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Why don't you put it on? Put it on, Tina.
It's huge and it's very warm.
Oh, okay.
But I will put it on. You know, since this game is going into nightfall, I might need something warmer anyway.
Nixon chops it left side. Joe Creedy, the shortstop spot, throws out Nixon. There's 2 down in the 16th inning.
I like this guy, McCarthy. You know, I saw him a couple of times last year. We saw him in the first game of this series. Red Sox did get a couple of home runs off him, but he's good.
He's 22 years old. Second season with the White Sox. Deals with Veritek. Mason chops it out towards Iguchi. Throws him out. 1-2-3, 16th inning. On to the bottom of the 16th. More scoring. 5-5.
A unicorn or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
Olympia Sports is your Majestic headquarters. Show your team spirit with your Majestic replica jerseys and authentic name and number teams. Choose your favorite player and get in the game. Get it at Olympia Sports. Shop with confidence. Satisfaction guaranteed.
I am Red Sox Nation.
Ortiz, Jackson in the air.
I am Red Sox Nation.
Moving in and diving to make the catch.
I am Red Sox Nation.
In the air to deep left.
I am Red Sox Nation. Yo soy Red Sox Nation.
So he struck him out.
Yaku ga ichiban. I am Red Sox Nation.
I am Red Sox Nation.
I am Red Sox Nation. I am Red Sox Nation.
We are Red Sox Nation.
A lot of people think I'm nuts. I'm crazy. I'm kind of whacked. I'm kind of not your normal host. think I'm dull? Oh my God, I caught myself. Welcome to the show. Where you been?
Charlie Moore Outdoors, the greatest show on H2O.
Last half of the 16th inning, tied at 5. And Julian Tavares back out on the mound for the Red Sox. We're back at 4:02 p.m. Central Time. Jermaine Dye hit a game-tying home run in the 9th inning. Won't save for Papelbon. Game tied at 3.
With 2 outs in the 9th inning, they split it down and in, and Jermaine Dye tied the ball game.
The 4th inning of relief for Julian Tavares coming up.
He's done a very, very nice job too since he's been in there. No hits allowed, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 37 pitches, and 1 very unusual throw to first base to get an out.
Season high for him in pitches. 36 had been the previous high. He's back on June 10th. Running out of people. Jermaine Dye leading it off here in the 16th inning. Brzezinski and Creedy to follow. Dye, after homering in the 9th, doubled in the 11th.
Tavares made Dye look very bad in his last at bat, staying with basically sliders against Jermaine. That's a fastball that he just fouled off to the right side.
Two and one now to Dye. Red Sox got into their bullpen for the first time in the 7th inning as Kurt Schilling today pitched the first 6 for Boston, giving up 2 runs. Cianez has been up for better than an inning out there in the pen. Harmon, Papelbon, Lopez, Timlin, Hansen, and Tavares have all pitched. Hits it in the air down the right field line. Over goes Nixon towards the corner, and Trott watches it go foul into the seats.
Jermaine Dye certainly has not gone under the radar screen today, but you know, most of the focus is on the 3-4 guys, Tomey and Konerko. But what a season Jermaine Dye has had. And you're right, Don. You know, a couple of years ago, after that terrible leg injury, he just didn't look like the same guy. Trouble running. You can see him like limping in the outfield.
Well, he's back and been very big for the White Sox this season. Went to the All-Star game for the 2nd time in his career. Fractured his leg in 2003 with the A's. Swing and a miss. Tavares strikes out Dye for the 2nd time. And there's one down to the bottom of the 16th.
That time on a fastball down and in. I mentioned so many breaking balls to him last time, and this time Tavares goes with a sinking fastball.
Here's A.J. Pierzynski. Couple of hits today, singles, one in the 2nd and one in the 9th inning, both singles to right. Julian Tavares in his 4th inning of relief. Not surrendered a hit, just the 1 walk to Tadahigo Gucci to begin the 15th. Brzezinski, broken bat, fly ball to center field. Coco Crisp coming on full bore. He will make the running catch. There's 2 down here in the 16th.
Now late break by Coco out there in center field. Of course, it happens a lot in center field. You see the big swing and it's broken bat. You freeze and then you have to charge the ball hard. There's Coco going back a couple of steps. Then he has to really put it on to come in and make that play.
Two down for Joe Creedy.
Only guy left in the sud now is Manny.
Creedy 0 for 6 today. Been a long day. Falling behind 2-0. Red Sox pulled ahead 5-3 in the 11th inning. Red Sox tied at 5-5. 16th inning tied at 5. Creedy sends it to right. Back goes Nixon. Misses over his head, off the wall. Creedy headed for second base. A throw from Nixon is not going to be in time. And it's a 2-out double for Joe Creedy.
Looks like Trott misjudged that just a bit off the bat. Looks like he started to go sideways on it, then back. And the ball was hit pretty hard on the line. See, there's that sideways move, and when he goes back, he can't get there in time.
First hit off Julian Tavares since he's been in. And that's over 3 2/3 innings. Alex Cintron with 2 outs and a potential winning run in scoring position. 0 for 3 since coming into the game. Got a lot of the hand movement, similar to Coco Crisp on the bat. Grounds it to first. Eucharist tags the bag. We're headed for inning number 17 from Chicago, tied at 5.
Not too close. What do you think? I got that insurance?
What insurance is that, Yogi?
The one you really need to have. If you don't have it, that's why you need it.
Need what?
Well, if you get hurt and miss work, it won't hurt to miss work. And they give you cash, which is just as good as money.
Aflac. Ask about it at work.
Men of the square table. What if your friend sticks his finger in your beer while he's carrying multiple bottles from the bar?
What's the big deal?
I don't want your stinky figure in my beer.
How's he supposed to get the beers back to the table?
Make 2 trips, whatever. But if you poke it, you own it.
I propose that you poke it, you own it, man law.
Second to you poke it, you own it law.
You poke it, you own it.
The great taste of Miller Lite, always a good call.
I can't believe it.
For
Pretty cool, huh?
Looks like we have a reason to celebrate.
Caught a little souvenir at the game today.
Actually, Dad dropped it and Mom caught it.
It's a part of summer you don't want to miss. Friendly's is serving all your summer favorites. Try our famous shrimp basket, a classic chicken strips basket, or our New England fish and chips. And just wait till you get your hands on one of our famous ice cream creations. Nothing goes better with summer. So come on, get in, get friendly.
Tied at 5 as we head into the top half of the 17th inning. McCarthy back on the mound for the White Sox, and it'll be Alex Cora leading it off here in the 17th inning. Strike to Cora, and it's 1-1. McCarthy on since the 14th inning. And a strike to get ahead of Cora, 1-2. Tied all 7 Red Sox that he has faced since coming into the game for Matt Thornton. A pop up left side. Cintron, 1 down.
Well, McCarthy and Julian Tavares really doing a good job since coming into this game. Not many threats at all for either side. Cliff Polite, who has not been pitching well for the White Sox, starting to loosen up in their bullpen. Loaded first base right on the line and shallow in case of a possible bunt from Chris. Also trying to take away the double at the same time.
Chris hits it in the air down the right field line, foul. We'll go a couple of doubles, one in the 8th and one in the 14th. And after that, no, says third base umpire Chris Guccione.
Longest game the White Sox have played in terms of innings is since back in 1991. Maybe Ozzie won't be managing the All-Star game.
May not get there.
May still be here.
Chris pops it up. Greedy and Cintron left side. Cintron 2 down. Two away for Alex Gonzalez. And a single in the 4th and a double in the 13th. Seventh at bat of the day. It's Gonzalez ahead 2-0. Top of the Red Sox order, Kevin Youkilis waits on deck. 2 outs here in the top half of the 17th inning. Fouled off and a full count.
try to end this ball game with that swing. He got a fastball middle in. You could tell by his swing he was going for the long ball, fouls it back. That's what happens sometimes. You get in these extra inning games, long games, and everybody's trying to end it with one swing of the bat.
That pitch was the 500th pitch of this game. Will land harmlessly down the right field line, foul back into the seats.
That's a lot of pitches.
501 now.
Yep.
Retired by McCarthy. He struck out Gonzalez, the first batter that he faced back in the 14th inning. Inside, he walks Gonzalez. Red Sox have a base runner with 2 down here in the 17th. And the first one to reach against McCarthy. He's back up to the top of the order for Kevin Youkilis. 4 walks today for Youkilis. Red Sox with 10 hits. Youkilis does not have one today. The net, the luxury box. There was a reason he brought the net.
He might be going fishing after the game.
Pretty impressive. One and 2, the count to Youkilis. Inside, 2-2 now to Youkilis. That's Gonzalez with a 2-out walk at first base. Youkilis hits it to right, but Jermaine Dye's there. We head to the bottom of the 17th inning, tied at 5.
A unicorn or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
For the second straight year, it's Hot Stove Cool Music, the Fenway Sessions. Peter Gammons and Theo Epstein welcome special guest James Taylor, along with Red Sox players, American Idol's Ayla Brown, Howie Day, and a night of music with the stars, under the stars, in an intimate pavilion setting at Fenway Park. The event supports the foundation to be named later, part of the Red Sox Foundation. That's Wednesday, July 12th. Hot Stove Cool Music, the Fenway Sessions.
Olympia Sports is your Majestic headquarters. Show your team spirit with your Majestic replica jerseys and authentic name and number teams. Choose your favorite player and get in the game. Get it at Olympia Sports. Shop with confidence. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Foxwoods, the wonder of it all. Sullivan Tire has a question for you, rock or rebate. Stop in at Sullivan Tire now through July 22nd and choose between a $120 XM satellite radio package or a $50 mail-in rebate with the purchase of 4 select Dunlop tires. And as an extra added plus, buy 3 Dunlops at Sullivan Tire and you'll get the 4th tire free. So if you need tires, come to Sullivan Tire today and get a double deal on Dunlop.
For the best tire deals, come to Sullivan Tire. We're always here to get you there.
Deep sleep. It continues into the bottom of the 17th inning. Tied at 5. Rudy Siena is a new pitcher for the Red Sox.
It's been a long time for Rudy. Back on June the 30th at Florida, the last time he worked in a game. An inning in that game, a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. Overall, his 31st appearance, a 2-0 record for Sienez.
Rob Makoviak leading it off for the White Sox here in the bottom of the 17th inning. Makoviak, Podsednik, and Iguchi. Julian Tavares, an outstanding 4-inning effort, giving up 1 hit, no runs. He walked 1 and struck out 3. Same can be said for Brandon McCarthy. Wait for the White Sox lead in this one. Now ball right side and through into right field. Lead runner on for the White Sox here in the bottom of the 17th.
Koviak hooking this ball in the hole between first and second. Everything has been inside to him. There they finally get one out over the plate and he hooks it in the hole for the leadoff hit. Remember, Tomey out of the lineup now. Konerko out of the lineup.
Here we go, Scott Podsednik. Couple of hits in extra innings. One in the 10th, one in the 12th. Both singles. Showing bunt, charging from third is Cora, but it's ball 1 to Podsednik. 6 bunts on the season for Podsednik. White Sox as a team have 11. He's got 6 of them. He
got 2 catches in this game. Krasinski and Veritek that have caught every single inning of this marathon.
Four-pitch walk to Podsednik. Potential winning run into scoring position with nobody out here in the 17th. And Sienez could not throw a strike in that sequence.
Well, again, we'll see what Guillen does. First and second, Iguchi. Remember again, now Tomey out of the game and Konerko out of the game. Let's see if he stays with the sacrifice bunt.
Ozuna and Glode in their spots.
Yeah, on the 3-4 spots in the lineup.
Goes square, pulls back and takes another ball. 3 sacrifice bunts for Iguchi on the season. 2-0, and that is 6 straight balls thrown by Rudy Cianez.
Yeah, and the rust is certainly showing here after not pitching for over a week. Cianez right now can't find the strike zone, and they're trying to give it out by bunting.
Koviak at second base, representing the potential winning run here in the bottom of the 17th inning. Gucci taking the strike this time. Breaks up the string of 6 balls in a row, 2-1. Gucci punts it foul, and it's 2-2.
Had a good pitch that time to bunt, and just chopped it foul. Trying to bunt down that third base line. Frustrated with himself. Red Sox still in pretty tight at the corners, even with 2 strikes.
Tries it, pops it up, and Cianez makes the catch. Looked for the double play, but couldn't get one. And Iguchi not only doesn't get it done, he ends up popping out on the bunt attempt with 2 strikes.
Well, not real good effort there by Iguchi. He took one inside, then chopped one foul, and now just pops it up with 2 outs. He gets the breaking ball, gets underneath it, and right back to Cianez. Cianez had a shot at first base. The problem was there was nobody there to cover. As you can see, Loretta heading in that direction, but you don't want to make a dangerous throw like that on the run.
Pablo Ozuna, the batter, batting in the spot of Jim Thome. Fouling it to the backstop. Which ran for Thome in the 15th inning. 418 batting average, a home run, 13 runs batted in.
He's on an 11-game hitting streak.
Chopped to third. To first for the double play that ends the inning. Touching third, firing to first. We head to the 18th, tied at 5.
It's here and it's big. The Ford Model Year clearance.
And that works for me.
F-150, Ranger, and Super Duty. Built Ford tough. Now drive on us with 0% financing, plus we'll pay for your gas until 2007. That's 0% financing plus we pay for your gas. Now during the Ford Model Year clearance.
Hey, Rod, if you're interested, there's a future for you in the beverage distribution industry.
It's a boy.
Uh-oh. Could we do that again?
See it again and again and again. Get Comcast digital cable and add digital video recorder for just $9.95 more a month. You can easily record, pause, and rewind all your favorite shows. Just call 1-800-COMCAST today. Comcast digital cable with DVR. It's Comcastic.
Well, Alex Cora in front of his brother Joey Cora, turning a tremendous double play as he'll catch the ball while he's on the bag. The off-balance throw falling away from first base. The pick by Youkilis and the double play to end the inning. First and second, nobody out, and the White Sox can't score.
Mark Loretta leading it off here in the 18th inning. Hit by 2 pitches in this one is Loretta. Hit by a pitch in the 4th and then again in the 13th. It's 1 for 6 in this one. McCarthy's been in there since the 14th inning. So 3 1/3 as he works here in the 18th. I believe in the pen he's been up for better than an inning, kind of looking on.
It's almost like Ozzie really doesn't want to go to him.
On the ground and through into left field, a base hit. Red Sox have the lead runner on here in the 18th on the second hit of the day for Mark Loretta.
Both hits coming in extra innings. The base hit to drive in 2 in the 11th. Now leading off the 18th with the base hit on a curveball.
Well, while the White Sox do not have Jim Thome or Paul Konerko in their lineup any longer, the Red Sox do have Big Papi. And here he is, 1 for 6. Double. As a pitch inside, a single, I should say, back in the first inning to drive in a run.
Been a long time between hits for Big David.
RBI single in the first. Here he is in the 18th. And ahead 2-0. McCarthy maybe getting tired.
Change up.
Grounded back to McCarthy. The second for 1. On to first, a double play. Shift on, so McCarthy to Creedy on to first.
A 2-0 changeup to Ortiz out in front of it. Taps it right back to McCarthy. A nice little 1-5-3 double play. He's got an excellent changeup.
Two outs, bases empty for Manny Ramirez.
Communication issues with that couple.
Ramirez a double in the 7th inning. 1 for 7 today. Well, of course, getaway night here for the Red Sox before the 3-game All-Star break. And did you know it's the second longest game played on the All-Star getaway day? Pirates and Cubs played 20 of them back in 1980. So history here today. Hits it a ton, but foul.
Once again, way out in front of that changeup for McCarthy. A lot of long days for hitters in this ball game.
Nixon on deck. There are 2 outs here in the 18th. Full count now to Manning. lines it to left. Podsednik is there to make the catch. Red Sox gone to the 18th. White Sox coming up.
A unicorn or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
Olympia Sports is your Majestic headquarters. Show your team spirit with your Majestic replica jerseys and authentic name and number teams. Choose your favorite player and get in the game. Get it at Olympia Sports. Shop with confidence. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Excuse me, Dr. Z, a quick question. What have been the benefits of the merger between Daimler-Benz and Chrysler? Get in.
Benefits? Well, better performance, more capability, better quality, and more safety features.
Are you really a doctor?
Any more questions?
No, I'm good.
Wiedersehen.
Get employee pricing plus 0% financing on 2006 Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge vehicles. If not satisfied, simply return it within 30 days.
I thought all those reports had to be done by noon.
That they do.
It's 11:50, Jerry.
That Rico MFP prints at 55 pages per minute. Job ready by 11:59.
11:59.
Like to push the envelope.
Uh-huh.
Move your ideas forward with Rico Dependability.
That's a nice shirt, announcer boy.
Thanks. Official Red Sox team store.
Nice. That's where I got this.
I got this there too.
Oh, I also bought this.
Well, I got this Wally doll at the official Red Sox team store.
Oh, yeah? Well, I got these for my kids at that store. You just hate to lose, don't you, souvenir boy? You look a little warm. How about some water? Guess where I got the bottle?
Visit us across the street from Fenway Park or order online.
Bottom of the 18th inning. And tied at 5 as back on the mound is Rudy Cianis. And the request of food throughout the ballpark.
It's not a bad idea, is it?
No. A lot of sleeping going on. What's left of this 39,355 into the 18th. Ross Glode leading it off for Chicago here in the 18th inning. Pitch ran back in the 11th inning for Paul Konerko. And the number 4 spot for the White Sox. Swing and a miss for Glode, and it's 1-2. Chopper to first, handled by Youkilis by himself for the first out of the inning. Glode retired and is now 0 for 3 since coming into the game at the plate. Well, here comes Jermaine Dye, who tied the game at 3 with his 25th home run back in the 9th inning some 3 hours ago. Lone save for Papelbon, the 3rd of the year, and the first coming on the road. Each run that Papelbon has surrendered on the road. base coming on in the 17th. First two batters reached, but get out of the jam. A little pop-up from Iguchi. And then the inning-ending double play started by Cora at third. High hits a fly ball down the right field line, sending Nixon into foul ground, and trying to make the catch. 2 down. Two outs in the 18th.
See a lot of frustrating faces as they head back to the dugout. His two guys have been out of the game for what, about an hour and a half now.
How about the starting pitchers? Kurt Schilling and Jose Contreras. Two outs for A.J. Pierzynski. Two to Pierzynski.
I can imagine how Pierzynski and Veritek feel catching now 18 innings in this ball game. One thing has cooled down a little bit.
It has. Down towards the tarp area. 0-2 to Pierzynski. You get the American League All-Star Final vote from the fans. Second straight member of the White Sox to capture that honor. Scott Podsednik was the vote of the fans last year. Monster.com voting. Pierzynski staying alive as he fouls it back.
This game today taking longer than the 3-game series the Red Sox and White Sox played in the playoffs last year.
One and two. The slogan here was punch AJ, and it worked. The campaign to get A.J. Pierzynski into the All-Star game, and it worked. Omar Garciaparra going for the National League. Getting the vote on the other side. Strike three call. Pierzynski's gone in the 18th. We head to the 19th, tied at 5.
A unicorn, or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
Do you have a dinosaur?
No.
Do you have the space shuttle?
No.
What do you have?
Well, we have a display of the local gopher in his natural habitat.
That's not a gopher.
Yeah, it is.
Take them to a place that has it all. Fly Southwest Airlines, non-stop from Manchester or Providence to BWI Airport for just $59 one way.
You are now free to move about the country.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the new Ultimate Media Razor phone from Verizon Wireless. You know, the one that helps you find places with maps and turn-by-turn directions.
Sir, you in a hardware store?
Man, I need that phone.
Get your new Ultimate Media Moto Razor with a navigation system and a whole lot more. It's the only razor you want. Just $69.99 and exclusively from Verizon Wireless.
Turn right.
Verizon Wireless.
I was thinking,
Yeah?
you know, sometimes you find something so special and you just want to hold on to it. Beautiful on the outside, sure, but even more beautiful on the inside, and you just want to lock it up forever.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah. These can liners really lock in that Rocky Mountain taste. Hey, while you're up, grab me a beer.
Every Coors Light can has a specially designed liner to lock in that frost-brewed Rocky Mountain taste.
Sweet.
Coors Light. Taste the cold.
5-5 into the top half of the 19th inning. And Cliff Polite is the new White Sox pitcher.
Been a tough year for Cliff Polite. Spent some time on the Sable list. Only his 29th appearance. Opponents hitting .358 against Polite. 43 hits in 27 innings. And there's your game time as we continue on, ticking down. 8 hours and very soon to be 3 minutes. What else would you rather be doing except watching this on HD on Nesson? This isn't running into any of your programming, is it, Don, on Sunday?
Not yet. No, it's taking a little bit of time.
They'd have to call a game.
Couple more hours. Trot Nixon leads it off against Polite. Trot Nixon 0 for 8 in the ball game today. Oh, 2 to Nixon. Veritek waits on deck. And then Alex Cora expected here in the top half of the 19th inning.
Polite trying 3 straight changeups to Nixon.
Third season now for Polite, where the Chicago White Sox broke into the majors in '99 with the Phillies. 4 years with the Phillies, a year with the Blue Jays, and now his 3rd year with the White Sox. Foul fly again off to the left, back into the seats. Moody gives chase, but it's back into the crowd. Nixon grounds it foul outside of first, 1-2. Two and 2 now to Nixon.
It was about 12 hours ago that I had a wake-up call. I looked out the window and I saw Terry Francona walking down Michigan Avenue, just coming back getting a coffee as he was getting ready to head out of his 8 o'clock bus to the ballpark. That was a while ago.
Swing and a miss. Nixon strikes out. 0 for 9 today is Trot Nixon. That's the 4th strikeout for Trot.
And a steady diet of changeups in that whole at bat to Trot Nixon. Quickly got ahead 0-2 and then put some away finally after the count ran to 2-2. It's been a long afternoon for Trot.
Here's Jason Veritek, who also does not have a hit today. as he bats in the 19th inning. 0 for 7 with a walk for Varitek. He has struck out 3 times today. At least 2 games for the price of 1. Strike, and it's 1-1 now to Varitek. Brandon McCarthy ended up going 4 1/3 innings of relief without allowing a run and giving up just the 1 hit. It was a single to Mark Loretta in the 18th inning. 1-2 now to Varitek. He struck out 1 and walked 1 in his 4 1/3 innings of relief. And Cliff Polite now in his first inning of relief in the 19th. Cora waits on deck. Varitek hits it in the air to right field. Jermaine Dye headed back. Will get there to make the catch. 2 down. 0 for 8 now is Jason Varitek. 2 down in the 19th. We're 0 for 3 since coming into the game. And then defensively in the 11th inning. Took over at third base after Lowell had been run for by Willie Harris. Corey hits it in the air out towards right center field. Back goes Jermaine Dye at the wall. It is caught by Dye. He makes the catch on the warning track to end the top of the 19th inning. We head to the bottom of the 19th, still tied at 5.
A unicorn or a tender, juicy, all-white meat crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's for just 99 cents. One of them is real. Find out for yourself. And for just 99 cents, do what tastes right.
Olympia Sports is your Majestic headquarters. Show your team spirit with your Majestic replica jerseys and authentic name and number teams. Choose your favorite player and get in the game. Get it at Olympia Sports. Shop with confidence. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Have a good day, honey.
Bye, honey.
I gotta go. See you guys later.
There's nothing routine about it. The 8-passenger Pilot from Honda.
Jordan's has the largest selection of mattresses in New England. There's 65 mattresses right in this room. It can be a bit daunting. We have a pressure mapping system where we can have a customer see that their body is physically reacting to the pressure points. We can help them to find the one mattress that's going to fit them properly. Here at Jordan's, we have what we call underprices. We have low prices every day. We want you to be comfortable in every aspect.
Real people doing what they do every day, making customers happy. We're Jordan's Furniture.
Hey! What happens if you can't catch a Sox game during the week?
After an exciting week in the nation, unwind with Rewind.
So join me, Hazel May, every week while we highlight the week that was by bringing you Red Sox highlights, interviews, team news, and more.
Makes the catch and bangs in.
How'd they do that?
Man, Hazel, you don't miss a thing.
So remember, be kind and rewind.
Granite City Electric's Red Sox Rewind, Monday and Tuesday nights only on Nesson.
Well, it's been quite a day for Jermaine Dye. Home run back in the 9th inning with 2 outs to tie this ball game and send it into extra innings. He's added a double since that time to drive in a run and now makes a catch in the top of the 19th inning off Cora. Wasn't going to be a home run, but certainly would have been extra bases. And then Dye and Cora having a few laughs after that play. Cora taking it from everybody. Dye and his brother Joey, who's coaching third.
Gold Glove Award winner in 2000, Jermaine Dye. As Joey and Alex talk it over. Joe Creedy leads it off in the bottom half of the 19th inning. Creedy did not get his first hit until the 16th when he doubled to right. He's 1 for 7. Third inning of relief for Rudy Cianez. He's been on since the 17th. He's still on here for the 19th. After Julian Tavares worked 4 innings, giving up just 1 hit, no runs. Creedy lifts a fly ball. Foul ground, Kevin Youkilis. 1 down.
Well, it's going to be, you know, depending on what happens here, obviously Cianez for a long time, and after that, they're out of options in the bullpen. Do they have to go to a starter if this continues? One thing you wouldn't want to do if you're either manager, have these guys play out here as long as they've played in this kind of a ball game and have to put a position player in the pitch. You don't want to do that under any circumstances.
Alex Cintron, the batter, batted in the 10th inning for Juan Uribe and grounded out. He's 0 for 4 since then.
Yeah, he's had a bad day and hasn't even started the game. That's been the case for a lot of people.
Numbers starting to add up. Lined into center field, a base hit for Cintron. One-out single for Cintron. Potential winning run at scoring position. Potential winning run at first base here for the White Sox.
They're going to go on Cianez. He's got a very slow delivery to home plate. Cintron, 8 steals on the season, has not been caught.
Makoviak.
Base stealers are 7 for 7 on the season against Cianez.
Kobiak batted in the 11th inning and struck out. He's grounded out and singled, 1 for 3 so far as he bats here in the bottom of the 19th inning. Red Sox took a 5-3 lead in the 11th. The Red Sox tied it up 5-5 in the bottom of the 11th. Here we are in the 19th with 1 out and a runner at first. Kobiak squibs 1 out towards shortstop. Cora, the third baseman, cuts it off and can do nothing with it. He flips to second, hoping that Cintron would come off the bag. He doesn't, and it's first and second, 1 down.
Squib is the proper term for that. Little ground ball on a curveball that just kind of eats its way out toward shortstop. Cora comes over to cut it off, but there's no play. He'll try to catch the runner coming around second base.
The top of the White Sox order, Scott Podsednik, who didn't get his first hit until the 10th inning, and get another in the 12th. Potential winning run at second base at Alex Cintron.
Outfield very shallow, in particular left field Manny, center field Coco Chris.
Podsednik lines it to left. It's in for a hit. Manny will play it on a hop. Cintron to third. They'll throw back in, and it's bases loaded with one out now for the White Sox. And Cintron 90 feet away on the third hit for Podsednik.
And of course, because Ramirez so shallow, no chance of scoring. Matter of fact, Cintron had to hold up to make sure Manny didn't catch the ball. So now with one out, everybody's got to come in.
And Terry Francona headed out towards the mound. Tadahito Iguchi will be the hitter when they're set with the strategy.
Well, the Red Sox middle infield looks like is going to play back for a double play. Loretta and Gonzalez are both back. Cora, Youkilis in. They move in Ramirez, Crispin, Nixon.
Iguchi the batter. Iguchi grounds it foul into the White Sox dugout. Bases loaded, one down here in the bottom of the 19th inning. In the dirt, corralled by Baratek. Did he go? No. Says first base umpire Tim Wilkie.
I think Coco Crisp is too deep. If he catches a fly ball there, I don't think you throw him out.
Did he go? No, says Wilkie at first. 2-1. Cintron at third, Makoviak at second, Podsednik at first, one down. Two and two. Potential winning run at third base in Cintron. Iguchi grounds it into left field. Here comes Cintron. The White Sox win it in 19 innings, 6-5.
Play of the game is brought to you by Foxwoods Resort Casino, and it's the base hit by Tadaguchi with the bases loaded, one out in the 19th inning. A 6-5 White Sox win. 2 strikes on Iguchi. He gets the fastball and a top spin ground ball for the base hit to end it.
The final score again, 6-5 Chicago. For Jerry Remy and Tina Sebastian, I'm Don Orsillo saying good night from Chicago. Log on to NESN.com, the ultimate destination for scores, news, video, and analysis. This has been a presentation of NESN, New England's most watched sports network. It's time now for WB Mason's Extra Innings with Tom Caron and Dave McCarty.
Welcome everybody, the All-Star break is here. Tom Caron, Dave McCarty with you as
This one just went on and on and on. Two heavyweights, as Jerry Remy put it at one point, neither one giving in. I don't know if you call these great ball games because you get in those extra innings and everyone's just sort of whacking at it and trying to make something happen. But give both teams a grade A for effort today. Neither team backed off. And you think about packing it in and trying to get to the All-Star break, these teams were having none of it. They were playing to win.
No doubt. They kept going, kept playing hard. The one problem you run into in a lot of these extra inning games, and you certainly saw it there, is once you get past about the 10th, 11th inning, guys start swinging for the fences, and you get a lot of these 1, 2, 3 innings, and it gets really long then. And then finally, the White Sox, you got to give them credit there at the end. They went ahead, played small ball, took what Cianez was giving them, using the whole field, taking the singles, did what they had to do.
Cianez, the 8th pitcher of the day, if my math is correct, the 8th pitcher for the Red Sox. As the Sox and Sox play, we'll have some reaction from the clubhouse, at least from the few guys who aren't taking the fastest showers ever to try to catch that last flight out of O'Hare. We'll look back at the first half as well. The first half now over, and it ends with a loss. Red Sox 1 out away from winning this one in 9 innings, but Jermaine Dye hit the home run in the bottom of the 9th to tie it up off Jonathan Papelbon, the 3rd blown save of the year for Papelbon. Some 10 innings later, what is now tied for the 6th longest game in Red Sox history. It all ends with that small ball. Tadahito Iguchi gets the game-winning RBI.
Yeah, and like I said, when you get in those extra inning games, you've got to stay focused. You've got to take what the pitcher gives you. Don't try to do too much. That's how you get the games going as long as this one did.
When your second scorecard starts running out of room, you know it's been a long afternoon at the ballpark. And Iguchi 2 for 7 on the day. Gets the Star of the Day award as they finally got it to Iguchi, holding him here and with 1 out, playing a little bit of conservative baseball there. And then Iguchi with the base hit to left field off Cianez. Cianez takes the loss, and the White Sox get the win. So the Red Sox beaten in a 19-inning game. You can see that it is tied for 6th, one of 4 19-inning games. And the longest game the Red Sox have played since 1981 when they went 20 innings against the Seattle Mariners. You see there a little bit of history today as they go extra innings indeed. And Jermaine Dye had a lot to do with this one. The game-tying home run at the bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, a great catch in extra innings up against the fence. Jermaine Dye, who last year's World Series MVP, out there playing all 19 innings.
Well, and you saw what makes him such a valuable player. He can do things with the bat, hitting a big home run, hitting a double in extra innings to knock in the run. Making a great catch too. The guy's won a Gold Glove. He can influence the game so many ways. He got the split finger down there, down in the zone, just stayed through it, hit it out of the park.
Jonathan Papelbon hadn't given up a run on the road this season until that swing of the bat, and that was in the bottom of the 9th. Red Sox had the 3-2 lead at that point. But then Jermaine Dye tying it up with a home run. Dye getting his 25th homer of the season. And a long time later, Sox scored 2 in the 11th. White Sox scored 2 in the 11th. And then it all ends in the 19th. Long day at the ballpark. We go back there right now. Check in with Tina Servasio.
Tom, coming up, I'll go one-on-one with the manager, and we'll get Terry's take on this grueling loss today in Chicago, but we'll also get his assessment of the first half of the season, plus post-game reaction. More WB Mason's extra innings with Tom Caron and Dave McCarty coming up as the Red Sox lose to the White Sox 6-5 in 19 innings.
For all your favorite sporting events, concerts, and special events, all you need is iwantmytickets.com. Log on or call 413-736-8499. When you need tickets, we have them.
What makes a game a classic? Come from behind victories, game-winning home runs, magical moments at Fenway. And no one made more magic than Joe Morgan. Tune in for some of that old-fashioned Morgan magic. Wednesday night at 6 on NESN.
Nobody likes the game or loves the game more than he does.
Travel through time with Bill Spaceman Lee as he plays ball from Boston to Cuba in this unique independent film, Spaceman, A Baseball Odyssey, part of NESN's All-Star Summer Vacation, premiering Wednesday night at 8.
Celebrate the ultimate sports debate. Game 7 of the 2003 ALCS. What if Grady took Pedro out? With the help of the country's best independent computer simulation expert, we ran 100 statistical simulations and recreated the most likely result pitch by pitch. Who wins now? The secret is revealed on What If, presented by WB Mason. Thursday, July 20th at 6. We've got second guessing down to a science.
What makes a game a classic? Come from behind victories, game-winning home runs, Sox legends, guys with cool nicknames like Dewey. Evans hits a game winner in the 10th. It's a Red Sox classic, Monday at 1 on Nesson.
Combine Red Sox action with the big screen fun of a cinema experience, and you have Nesson HD Game Night Red Sox Live. Showcase Cinemas and Cinemagic have teamed up to show live Red Sox games on the big screen in high definition at select theaters. Check out RedSox.com for game dates, tickets, and theater locations. Nesson HD Game Night. It's big screen Red Sox action in high definition at the movies.
Time for the Subaru Star of the Game, brought to you by the Subaru dealers of New England. All-wheel drive all year long. Field of Freedom. Tadahito Iguchi, 2 for 7 with a couple of walks. And he had not only a solo home run earlier in the game, that came way back in the 4th inning, probably some 5 hours ago. That was his 10th of the year. And then he hit the big RBI to end it. That coming in the 19th. You see his numbers at home. And a game like this is always going to have some strange moments when you go 19, and sure enough, this did. Red Sox got a couple on the board in the 11th, so it looked like they were going to bounce back after giving up that lead in the 9th, but it wasn't to be. Red Sox had a great chance in the 4th inning against Jose Contreras, who was long off the hook by the time we got to the 11th. Then in the 11th, the Sox get a couple on the board.
It was a little disappointing that they couldn't score when they had him on, had Contreras on the ropes there. You see Lowell here, single up the middle. This is what I'm talking about, having good at-bats and battling, taking what they give you. Sox are playing some good baseball there, some small ball, doing what they need to do to score some runs.
Willie Harris, the pinch runner, gets over to third. Kevin Youkilis will draw the walk here, and then Mark Loretta, after the steal of second, call it defensive indifference, whatever you want, but that puts 2 guys in scoring position, which is important because Loretta drives them both in.
He does. Nice line drive, a 95-mile-an-hour fastball there. He just keeps the swing nice and short, line drive to left. 2 runs, you think the Sox are going to be able to do it here. He's
going to catch that coach's flight with Ozzie Guillen. That'll be an interesting flight. After a 19-inning game, you got guys from both teams getting on that coach's charter over to Pittsburgh, especially Papelbon and Dye both on the same flight, because that was the showdown that led to extra innings. And Mark Loretta, the All-Star, heading to Pittsburgh with a 3.05 average. Came off Bobby Jenks, who wound up out there for 2 2/3 innings. But sure enough, as you said, the 2 runs aren't enough to put this game away, because a strange bottom half of the 11th, starting with the Jim Thome double. They brought Javier Lopez out, who got him yesterday on the strikeout. This time Lopez gives up the double. After Lopez, Mike Timlin comes in, and that's a single for Konerko. And they hold up the runner at third. Dye will bring him in, and this is when it starts to get weird. Dye with the double here, as he gets that one to the gap. Just behind Coco Crisp, sort of stuck down at his feet. Coco comes up throwing it. So you got second and third, 1 run, and still a 1-run lead. They will walk A.J. Brzezinski to load the bases. And then here's the play. The fly ball to right field from Creedy. You got to be tagging up there. This was a completely messed up play.
It's a no-brainer. I don't know what Glode was doing there. And then Dye comes running over, rounds third, doesn't touch the bag going back. You'll see it in the footage right here. After he touches the base, he has to touch the base on his way back to second. He doesn't. Somebody's got to see that. Somebody on the field or in the dugout has got to see that. If they were to appeal that play, Dye would have been out. This ground ball, instead of being a fielder's choice, would have ended the inning and ended the game.
Instead, the fielder's choice brings in that second run, the game tied, and this keeps going. And the strikeout to limit any further damage. You get 8 more innings after that. But a couple of things. You and I thought, watching the game as it happened, that someone on the bench was yelling out, because before he threw a pitch, and remember, you have to make that appeal before throwing a pitch, Timlin looked over to the dugout and came off the rubber. Veritek also got up and looked over, so somebody was yelling something, but the communication didn't make it all the way through.
No, exactly. I thought at that point that somebody had seen it, because that is one of your jobs. When you're on the bench, and certainly the coaches as well, you need to watch for things like that. That's the way that you help the team win ball games when you're not actually in there on the field.
That would have been the second out, and then, as you said, the fielder's choice would have been the third out. It would have been game over. Instead, it keeps on going, and the Red Sox are beaten in 19, by far the longest game of the year, longest in 25 years. Our WB Mason delivery of the game kept it going. Alex Cora coming in as a pinch runner, staying over at third base. Mike Roll, watch this play in the 17th. One out and a couple on. 5-3 double play. A little bit of a decoy from Euclid as they keep the game going, but they lose in 19.
It's an all-star break summer vacation on Nesson as Jerry Remy hands out his awards for the first half of the season. Find out who's a top dog and who's in the doghouse. Don't miss the Remys, part of Nesson's all-star summer vacation, Monday night at 7.
If you haven't seen the pregame show lately, you haven't seen the pregame show. You gotta check this out. Breaking it down and cutting it up 1 hour before game time. It's more than stats and highlights. Tune in for exclusive interviews and inside information from the Globe's top sports writers. Olympia Sports presents the Boston Globe pregame report 1 hour before game time on Nesson. It's more than baseball, it's pregame.
Boston versus New York. The rivalry returns. It's PartyPoker.net's Boston New York Poker Challenge at Turning Stone. It's season 2. Deal with it.
Wow.
Boston holds all the cards and the trophy. New York wants in. New players, new attitudes, same rivalry. PartyPoker.net's Boston New York Poker Challenge 2. Sunday nights, only on Nesson. Deal with it.
Thursday, July 20th on Nesson. Tune in for a special television event. What If, presented by WB Mason, takes you back to Game 7 of the 2003 ALCS and asks, what if Brady had pulled Pedro in the 8th? What If replays the game and with the help of independent statistical simulations reveals an ending that might have been. Thursday, July 20th, find out what happens when you ask, what if? Presented by WB Mason.
The Red Sox Report with Don Orsillo goes beyond the highlights, taking fans inside the team to places they've never been before.
Wherever the Sox go, we'll take you there.
The Red Sox Report, presented by CBS, Sunday and Monday nights, only on Nesson.
Long day at the ballpark for everyone involved, and this guy decided to shut it down around the 9th inning. Caught about 2.5, 3 hours of sleep, and then got up. Somebody nudged him, said, hey, we won. So not a bad day at the ballpark, I guess. You catch up on your sleep and your home team wins. White Sox win and the Sox don't get the sweep, so they do head to the All-Star break still in the lead by 3 games. Yankees beaten today. For more on that and another game that I guess some other people around the world were paying attention to, we go to Hazel May. Hazel.
It's the biggest sports event in the world, so big, happens only once every 4 years. It's a World Cup final, and after a month-long tournament, it comes down to France and Italy for all the marbles. Let's take you to Germany. Zinedine Zidane looking to go out with a bang before he retires at the end of the match. 6-minute France's Patrick Vieira taken down in the box. Now that's a no-no. So the France is awarded a penalty kick, and look at Zidane, the crafty veteran, lofting the old chip shot off the crossbar and in. His 3rd goal in a World Cup final. France goes up 1-0. Let's take you to the 19th minute. Off the corner kick, Italy's Marco Materazzi heads it to the back of the net. Guess what? We're even Steven at 1 apiece. To the 36th minute, another corner kick for Italy. This time, Francesco Toni heads it, but it goes off the crossbar. So we're still tied at 1 apiece. To the 62nd minute, off the free kick here. Toni using the noggin in the net, but the referee waves the offside flag, and it's no goal. We're going to overtime. 19th minute in OT. A frustrated Zidane. What is up with this? Headbutts Materazzi. He gets the old red card. C'est dommage. What a way to end your career. Bid Zizou au revoir. France will play the rest of OT down a man. Game went to penalty kicks with Italy up 4-3. Fabio Grosso with a chance to win it. He does. Italy wins 5-3 in the shootout. It's their first ever World Cup win on penalties and their first cup since 1982. To the Yankees now. Bottom 5, Yankees up 5-3 with a man on. Jorge Cantu. Yes, he can do. 2-run blast left center. Number 6 on the season. We're tied at 5 apiece. Bottom 7 still tied. It's Cantu again, this time with a base knock to left. Rhode Island representing right here. Rocco Baldelli turning and burning. He will score. Tampa Bay takes the lead 6-5. Cantu 2 for 3 with 3 RBI. Top 9, Derek Jeter with a shot to deep center. But that's Baldelli country. Comes up with that spectacular catch. Devil Rays hang on to win by a final of 6-5. Yankees creep now within 3 back of the Red Sox. Also tonight on Sports Desk, Tiger in the hunt of the Western Open. Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal fight it out for the Wimbledon title. And we look back at Ted Williams' performance in the 1946 All-Star Game. All that and more coming up on Sports Desk, presented by FW Web, distributor of plumbing and heating supplies since 1866. I will see you at 10 p.m. sharp. Sorry, TC, your All-Star break is just on the horizon. I can see it. Back to you in Studio A.
Hazel, just to clear it up, no truth to the rumors that qualifying for the next World Cup already began sometime around the 17th inning.
Actually,
that was
at supper time.
Not true. Yeah, exactly. All right, Hazel Bay joining us. She's been here all day with us, watching this one unfold. And, 19 innings is fun when you win at the end. It's a long day for the Red Sox going to the All-Star break when they're beaten, and that's what happened today. Mike Lowell did his part, hitting his 11th homer of the season, a solo shot for Jose Contreras. Looked like they were going to snap that 17 straight wins for Contreras, but it doesn't happen as the Jermaine Dye homer ties it in the ninth, and the Sox losing 19.
Lincoln Mercury has some of America's hottest selling new models. And to celebrate, every 2006 Mercury car, SUV, and minivan has the hottest deals of the summer during the Lincoln Mercury Celebration Clearance. Get the 32 MPG Milan, winner of the Best Midsize Car Award. Now lease Milan with 0 first month's payment, 0 down, and 0 cash due at $257 a month. Don't miss the Lincoln Mercury Celebration Clearance.
Granite City Electric
and Glen Electric present
Field of Dreams 3, where you could win night lights for your town's ball field.
Enter to win at GraniteCityElectric.com.
Granite City Electric.
We do it right now.
Good news for the time-challenged, the terminally tardy, the incurably delayed. Now there's a device that lets you bend the hands of time any which way you please. A remarkable device called Adelphia DVR. It lets you create a wish list of the shows you love. It records them, it stores them week after week to watch whenever you want. So you never miss a thing. Finally, someone is thinking inside the box.
Upgrade to the digital silver value pack with HBO for only $12 per month more for 3 months.
Upgrade your trade at Bangor Chrysler Dodge. For a limited time, we'll give you 110% of your current vehicle's market value. That's 110% in addition to 0% financing for 60 months on selected models like Town & Country, Pacifica, Dakota, which choose rebates of $3,000 to $5,000. The 110% of your trade's current market value is in addition to all factory incentives. Upgrade your trade now at Bangor Chrysler Dodge.
You do what you got to do to pass a little time in the dugout. Coco Crisp doing it on the field, at the plate, and in the dugout. That's pretty impressive stuff there. Sox beating 19, a crisp 6-hour and 19-minute tilt this afternoon. The All-Star break underway in lots of other cities, but it finally got going as the Red Sox are beaten in 19 innings, not for lack of effort for Curt Schilling. A short outing as far as pitch count goes today. He took one off the ribs there. Don't know ultimately if that factored in. One would think that was at least a precautionary move that he came out. 6 innings, 5 hits, a couple of runs, and did a good job keeping this very good Chicago lineup off balance for most of the afternoon.
Oh, he looked really sharp. In fact, I was very impressed with his fastball today. He had really good velocity.
Yeah, just Gucci, the leadoff homer, grabbing a fastball and sending it out of the park. But a chance to go to 11 wins for Schilling. Again, the 6 innings. And you can see he gave up a couple of earned runs on the season. Now, his ERA after today's work goes to 3.60. And so Curt Schilling will take the break. The thing we want to watch, I don't know if we'll see it here or not, but the last inning he was out there for was the Tomey line drive. That was in the 6th inning. The Tomey line drive sort of kissed off his side, hit off his ribs, and then went out to the outfield. So it was a pretty hard hit ball.
Yeah, and it's not like that was a little leadoff hitter that hit that ball either. That was Jim Tomey. So you know that ball was hit hard. probably was a precautionary move, bringing him out after that inning. You know, something like that when you get hit by a ball tends to tighten up after a little bit.
All right, here is a look at it. There it is. You can see right off the bat, and that comes screaming back. It is amazing over the last couple of years how many Red Sox pitchers have been hit by line drives coming back. Most of them Matt Clement, obviously. It seems to happen to him a lot, but he's not alone. Wakefield went through a stretch last year where balls were coming back at him all the time.
Yeah, and it's just one of those freak things. They tend to come in cycles. You can see Tommy really smoked that ball. Hit off a shill, and it was hit so hard that it went all the way into the outfield.
And you can see the slow-mo really gave you a good look at it. I mean, he sort of braced for it last second, but vulnerable there. I mean, you were both a pitcher and a hitter. You know, you are vulnerable. I know we always talk about being in the right defensive position as you throw the end of it, but you're throwing your hearts out there. It's not that easy.
No, it's not. And it's, you know, some guys have the good mechanics and good follow-through so that they end up in a good fielding position. Kenny Rogers comes to mind as a guy who's excellent at that, Mike Mussina. And some guys don't. Schill is usually pretty good about getting into a decent fielding position. That ball was just hit so hard he didn't have any time to react.
Yeah, Jim Thome ball comes back at you a little faster than some other guys are going to swing it. Manny Del Carmen, the more work they give him, the better he seems to look. 2 innings of scoreless baseball. He got the ball for the 7th and 8th and got it right to Papelbon without any problems at all. Perfect 2 innings for Del Carmen. I think we're going to see a lot of him in key situations over the second half.
Yeah, he's been really impressive lately. He's commanding the ball real well. All of his pitches, throwing strikes, going after the hitters, getting out ahead, everything you could want.
And he did it today, getting 1, 2, 3 in the 7th, again in the 8th. And it came up to the big boys, Thome, Konerko, and Dye in the 9th for Papelbon. And it was Dye who did the damage with the home run, his 25th of the season, tying this game up, sending it into extra innings, where ultimately, after each side got a pair in the 11th, ultimately the White Sox would win this in 19. 6th longest game, tied for 6th in Boston Red Sox history. Sox go down in 19. Let's take a break. We'll come back after this.
36 had been the previous.
I wish we had a big house.
Well, I wish we had an affordable house.
Ours?
Find your perfect place. It's easy at RE/MAX.com. Now RE/MAX.com offers more home listings to choose from than ever before. Nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX.
In these shark-infested waters, a team of scientists and one brave volunteer are about to find the answer to an important question. Is Diet Mountain Dew as much of a thrill as regular dew?
Catch your socks round the clock with Socks in 2, presented by T&K Asphalt Services. Tune in game nights at midnight and the next afternoon for 2-hour game replays. Nesson keeps your socks on with Socks in 2.
Know the score before the game. Tune in. Olympia Sports presents the Boston Globe pregame report for analysis, player features, commentary, and more. Olympia Sports presents the Boston Globe pregame report 1 hour before game time on Nesson.
Strike One presents Eric Wedge's summer baseball camp at Merrimack College, July 31st through August 4th. Terry Francona for the Red Sox, Eric Wedge of the Indians. A couple of managers will be there, along with players like Coco Crisp and Grady Sizemore. They'll all be giving campers tips and advice. Sign up by July 15th, 978-739-4700 or strike1.com. Let's go and get Terry's take right now. Terry Francona after a long loss in Chicago.
Tom, thank you. Terry, how grueling and draining is a game in a loss like this?
You know, not just physically. I think everybody probably understands being out there that long. But I think mentally, it drains on you too. And, you know, if you crack at any point, you lose. And we really didn't. I mean, they had more chances to score than we did late in the game. And, you know, they're at home. But we made plays and guys made pitches. And, I mean, Tavares went 4 innings and Rudy was on his 3rd inning. I mean, we asked a lot of those guys. And, you know, we had a chance. You know, just a long, tough day, and it would have been a better day if we'd won.
Where would you have gone pitching-wise if Rudy couldn't have gone another inning?
You know what? I didn't really want to think about that. I mean, I hate to use a position player anyway, but the last thing you want to do is hurt somebody also. So I don't know if we'd gone to Kapler or Mirabelli. I was really trying not to do that.
It took 19 innings, but you're into the break now. Can you summarize the first half of the season?
It's kind of hard to do that. I mean, we don't really look at it that way. I mean, I understand the question, but we just try to grind out every game because there are a lot of ups and downs, and from series to series, even from game to game. So we just grind it out, and we'll continue to do that. I think that's part of why we'll be successful.
All right, Terry, thank you. We'll see you after the break. Tom, back to you in our studios.
All right, Tina, thanks very much. I think the look on Terry Francona's face said it all. 19 long, grueling innings, and that's the right word, grueling. You can see the splits here. Holman Road over the first 86 games, 27-10 at home. The good news is 26 of the next 38 games, when they come back from break, 26 of 38 are at Fenway Park. They've given now an 8-game homestand, 4 against Oakland, 3 against Kansas City, and a game against Texas that'll be made up, and you can see just how good they have been at Fenway. If you win just about all your home games and go 500 or a little bit better on the road, you're going to be fine, and that's what they've been doing so far. We'll talk about it when we come back on Granite City Electric's Extra Innings Extra. Highlights of a long afternoon at the ballpark. More reaction as they head off for the break, and we'll look back at the first half. It's all coming up next.
For all your favorite sporting events, concerts, and special events, all you need is iwantmytickets.com. Log on or call 413-736-8499. When you need tickets, we have them.
Get 0% financing on 2006 Ford vehicles and we'll pay for your gas until 2007. Visit newenglandford.com for your chance to win 10 tickets to see Kelly Clarkson in concert.
It takes teammates to win, and sometimes just to survive.
Together we can stop the hating and the violence.
Listen to each other, respect each other, and trust.
Teamwork always wins.
Together, stop the violence.
Peace.
Well, it seemed like it was going to be a nice afternoon at the ballpark for the Red Sox. They'd won the first 2 games against the defending world champion Chicago White Sox. They had Curt Schilling on the mound going for the sweep, and it looked like they had gotten to Jose Contreras, who hadn't lost a game in nearly a calendar year. Schilling on the mound as we bring you the Crown Royal highlights. Crown Royal reminds you to be a champion and drink responsibly. The Red Sox got on the board in this one with nobody on. Mike Lowell hits his 11th homer of the year off Contreras. 1-0. Sox lead in the 4th. Now to the 6th. 3-1 Sox. Jim Thome drives in a runoff. Schilling with Brian Anderson coming around. 3-2 is the game. That would be the game after a couple scoreless innings of relief by Manny Del Carmen. Jonathan Papelbon 1 out away from the save. But Jermaine Dye, a clutch home run to tie the game. 25th of the year. We go to extras. In the 11th, Mark Loretta with a couple of runners in scoring position drives them both in off Bobby Jenks. Willie Harris, Kevin Youkilis making it 5-3 Sox. But in the bottom half, the White Sox would tie it up again. And again, Jermaine Dye. An RBI double off Mike Timlin with Jim Thome coming around. That makes it a 1-run game. Bases loaded now, 1 out, still in the 11th. Alex Cintron with the ground ball to Mark Loretta. He goes to second, but the throw to first not in time. Ross Glode coming in, a pinch runner who took the place of Konerko, ties the game 5-5. Sox appeared to have a chance to get out of it earlier with a base running snafu that we showed you, but it didn't happen. All the way to the 19th now. Tadahito Iguchi with the RBI single. Rudy Sinez on the mound. Alex Cintron scoring. Game, set, match. Cliff Polite gets the win. Rudy Sinez the loss. A 6-hour and 19-minute game as you look at the numbers. 0 for 9, Trot Nixon. 0 for 8, Jason Varitek. 3 hits for Lowell, a couple for Chris, a couple for Gonzalez, a couple for Loretta, and a hit each from David Ortiz and Manny Ramirez. Red Sox enter the All-Star break 53-33 with a 3-game lead. We barely squeezed in all of today's pitchers on one page for you there. 8 of them in all. A couple of runs off Schilling, 1 off Papelbon, another off Lopez, 1 off Timlin, and then the game winner off Rudy CNNs. Let's go to the Red Sox clubhouse and hear from Curt Schilling.
Curt, how's your side?
It hit actually my elbow. It hit my back of my right elbow. It's sore, stiff.
When Veritek came out, when you were facing Dye, anything you guys discussed that helped you strike him out?
No, we just I knew what I wanted to do there, and we agreed quickly, and we did it.
Was that your best splitter of the afternoon?
It was one of them, yeah. I mean, that was a big point in the game. I knew that was it for me, and so I didn't want to come out of that game and leave it in the bullpen, a tough situation in that 6th inning, and I knew didn't have much left after that.
Can you describe, while you were pitching, what took that out of you?
Well, the arm was getting stiff. I was having some issues, but it was hot enough that it didn't tighten up until I got in between innings.
Any way you could sort of summarize the first half of the season?
We're a first-place team. We're going to the break, 3 games up, and we're relatively healthy. We're a very good team. We can, I said earlier, we got some young guys that are in some incredibly important positions on this team and playing prominent roles. And I think, if we can stay healthy, winning or losing a World Series is going to be completely up to the 25 guys in uniform.
The home run for Jermaine Dye.
Jermaine Dye with a home run. You just heard from the pitcher Curt Schilling, as he was off the hook along with Jose Contreras. Actually, Curt Schilling is about to get the win, but they lose in 19.
How many dull people does it take to change a light bulb? 1.
But seriously, folks, nobody knows lighting like Granite City Electric.
It's here and it's big. The Ford Model Year Clearance. Escape, freestyle, explore, and expedition, taking you beyond expectations. Now drive on us with 0% financing plus we'll pay for your gas until 2007. That's 0% financing plus we pay for your gas. Now during the Ford Model Year Clearance.
Chris Bolger, and he dives to make the catch. A spectacular catch by Coco Chris.
One nation, one network. Thursday, it's Sox Athletics at 6 on NESN.
Nobody likes the game or loves the game more than he does.
Travel through time with Bill Spaceman Lee as he plays ball from Boston to Cuba in this unique independent film, Spaceman, A Baseball Odyssey, part of NESN's All-Star Summer Vacation, premiering Wednesday night at 8.
A lot of people think I'm nuts. I'm crazy. I'm kind of whacked. I'm kind of not your normal host. Think I'm dull? Oh my God, I caught myself. Welcome to the show. Where you been?
Charlie Moore Outdoors, the greatest show on H2O.
One more time.
One more time.
Really keep your eyes fixed on him and let him tell you when to stop.
Let's look at me.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The electrician.
The electrician who?
The electrician who's here to fix your doorbell.
Nobody knows electricians like Granite City Electric.
Life comes at you fast. Be ready with Nationwide Investments. Retirement insurance Nationwide is on your side. And take a summer vacation with Ness. And now that the All-Star break is here, the next 3 days, we've got original shows for you. It all begins tomorrow night with the Remmies. The Rem Dog listing his favorite offensive, defensive, and pitching performances, and he'll name the first half MVP. It premieres tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Then on Tuesday, beginning at 2 in the afternoon, we replay the 3 best games of the first half of the season as voted on by you. It's an all-star lineup of Red Sox games, our back-to-back-to-back Sox in 2 all-star marathon. And then on Wednesday, July 12th at 8 o'clock is the world television premiere of a film that follows Red Sox icon Bill Lee on a tour through the impoverished baseball mecca of Cuba. Take your summer vacation with NESN. Well, no vacation for the Red Sox. They get the 3-day break here, and that seems like an eternity. Only baseball players think 72 hours is a long vacation, but such is the life of the nightly grind. Then you get right back to it in the second half. They've obviously had a very good first half. I think Curt Schilling said it best. Strip it all away. You're in first place at the break. You try to build from there.
Well, you've got to be happy with that if you're the Red Sox, because they've had some injuries to the starting pitching. They've had some bullpen issues. So, you know, all things considered, to be in first place and be on pace to win 100 games, you really can't complain.
Obviously, John Lester has helped the rotation settle in. Now Del Carmen and Hansen are really helping the bullpen settle down. The young arms, I think, are going to be a huge story in the second half. And you can see the comparison at the All-Star break from this year to last year. The winning percentage is up, scoring more runs a game, which I think might be the biggest surprise of all. Batting average, just about the same. More home runs. The ERA is better, although they've given up more home runs. And that's the strange stat of all this. Their best pitchers, Schilling and Beckett, have given up a lot of home runs, but between them, they've got 21 wins already.
Yeah, well, but you see that the ERA is lower. That tells you they're giving up some solo home runs. You'd rather have the solo home runs because you're attacking strike zone, trying to get the hitters out rather than nibbling and ending up walking some guys and then having the big, huge innings.
One big reason why the offense is doing a little bit better this year, Big Papi. David Ortiz with 31 homers already. That is the most ever by the All-Star break in the long and storied offensive history of the Boston Red Sox. I mean, you talk about Yaz, a couple of Manny seasons, Mo Vaughn, Jose Canseco. These are guys who can hit the ball a long way, and Big Papi's doing as well or better than any of them.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird. The last week, the way he's been going, he didn't hit a home run today. What's going on?
His streak ends. That's right. 8 in 8 games. Real quickly, Dave, anything that you're looking at? I mean, I was talking about the young arms. I think they're going to factor in. What do you look forward to here in the second half? How do you think it's going to play out?
Well, I think you've hit on a key point right there. They've got to have the young arms contributing. You've seen some flashes here recently of Hansen and Del Carmen being able to come in big situations, tight situations, pressure, and come through for them. You also need to get one of two starters healthy, either Wells or Clement, to help solidify that rotation.
Yeah, that's right. The number 5 starter is the hole right now. Most of baseball will talk about their number 5 starter, the White Sox being maybe the lone example of a team that 1 through 5 is very strong. Papelbon going to the All-Star game. He's been outstanding. Even with the blown save today, 26 saves by the All-Star break. That is a major league record for rookies by the All-Star break, better than McDougal's season a few years back with the Kansas City Royals. So, you know, we take that for granted now because he's as good as anybody in baseball this year. But back in March, we didn't think he'd be the closer. We still thought Keith Folk was going to do that. We knew he was the backup plan. He's been a lot more than a backup plan.
Not a bad backup plan to have the stats that we just saw there. You know, that's all time for rookies. You know, for him to be at the top of that list is really impressive.
It is amazing as we sit here for the first time in a few years, you know, back of the bullpen is gone from a question mark, which it's been for a lot of the last few years, to one of the biggest strengths on this entire team. That's one thing you know you don't have to worry about the second half of the season.
No, he's been incredible. You couldn't have asked for anything more from him.
All right, Jonathan Papelbon heading to Pittsburgh along with David Ortiz, Mark Loretta. Yes, please send food. They stopped serving in the 7th inning. At least the kids are only asking for food. We know what some of the other people are asking. Red Sox lose 19 long innings in Chicago.
This All-Star break, Nesson's got all the summer vacation you'll need. Presented by VermontVacation.com. Monday, Jerry Remy awards his favorite plays from the first half on the Remys. Tuesday, settle in for a Sox in 2 All-Star Marathon. And Wednesday, Nesson takes off with Bill Lee for the premiere of Spaceman, a Baseball Odyssey.
It's just a sunny day.
A lot of people think I'm nuts. I'm crazy. I'm kind of whacked. I'm kind of not your normal host. Think I'm dull? Oh my God, I caught myself. Welcome to the show. Where you been?
Charlie Moore Outdoors, the greatest show on H2O.
Extra Innings Extra is brought to you by Granite City Electric. Nobody knows lighting or electricians like Granite City Electric.
And nobody's going to get to know Pittsburgh like David Ortiz, Mark Loretta, and Jonathan Papelbon. Three very different guys as far as what the All-Star game means to them. David Ortiz, it's become an annual event. Mark Loretta, we'll go back to him in a moment. It's his second trip. Jonathan Papelbon, obviously, you go as a rookie. That's a huge honor. But I think out of all of those guys, it's got to be special for Mark Loretta, and it's got to be special for his teammates, because here's a guy who's basically been grinding it out his whole career, and he's getting the starting vote at second base.
Well, it's just nice to see a guy like that finally get recognition from the fans. All the ball players have known about Mark Loretta for years and have known that he's such an incredible ball player, but he goes about his business quietly, just plays the game right. All the players respect him and know how good he is. It's great to see that the fans are recognizing that now.
And Manny Ramirez, of course, led the American League in voting by the fans. Not going, they say, he says his knee will keep him from going. We won't go there. It's all been said. It's all been done. I think the Red Sox and Red Sox fans fully understand why he's doing it. But I think rightly so. Baseball is upset because they feel that it takes away from the Midsummer Classic.
Well, it's an all-star game. They want all of the top all-stars to be there.
And by the way, Tom Glavine announcing today that he won't play because he pitched today. He thought that would be too soon. He wouldn't be able to pitch, but he is still going to the All-Star game, which I think is what baseball wanted. If Manny can't play, at least come to the game, but that won't happen, as we know. All right, enjoy the All-Star break. Stay with us, of course, over the next 3 days. It's Ness's summer vacation. We'll see you again on Thursday when they open up against the Oakland Athletics, and they will need the rest. Playing a little more than 2 games this afternoon and tonight. They lose in 19. For Dave McCarty, everyone here on Ness, and I'm Tom Karen. We'll see you again on Thursday. Stay with us. PartyPoker.net's Boston, New York Challenge. The finals coming up right now.
Hi, Dad. Did I miss anything? Should be starting any minute.
City Electric. We do the lights for the Red Sox.
Ford Hyundai presents the gold standard for minivans. The 2007 Hyundai Entourage, a Hyundai like you've never seen before. Entourage earned the Insurance Institute's Gold Safety Award, the best rating ever for a minivan.
With 6 airbags, standard electronic stability control, 4-wheel anti-lock brakes, and America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles.
Crash tested, comfort tested, value tested, and of course, fun tested. Ford Hyundai, Haskell Road, Bangor.
Look, we don't know what gets into you people when somebody offers you free stuff. What we do know is that when you choose free movies on Adelphia On Demand, you can watch lots of great movies whenever you want, all day, every day, and they won't cost you a thing. So relax. No need to be greedy. Just take it easy and pace yourself, okay?
Upgrade to the Digital Silver Value Pack with HBO for only $12 per month more for 3 months.
The following is a special presentation of NESN, the New England Sports Network.
After weeks of competition, it all comes down to this. We've had 6 play-in rounds and a wild card game. And now on tonight's 2-hour finale, we will witness the final showdown between these 2 great cities. Who will be named champion and which city will capture the coveted team crown? Find out tonight on the PartyPoker.net. Boston versus New York Poker Challenge 2.
We welcome you one last time to the Turning Stone Resort and Casino for this, the championship match of our PartyPoker.net Boston versus New York Poker Challenge 2. Well, hi again, everybody. Mike Goldberg, joined as always by professional poker player Adam Schoenfeld, and this is the one we've been waiting for. We've come a long way in this tournament, and we finally have arrived at our championship table. Now, keep in mind, we started with 6 Bostonians and 6 New Yorkers, and now the top 4 from each team are still alive and have a chance to win the prestigious individual crown. Josh Blanchfield and Matt Deluxe each have big stacks after cruising through their play-in matches, and they hate each other. Well, at least Matt seems to hate Josh. I'm not so sure that Josh is even worried about his Ivy League rival. Now, even though every player is out to win the title for him or herself, remember, the team that does the best overall will win the prestigious New York versus Boston trophy.
The one you lost last year.
Yes, and some extra dough. Finally, don't forget about Pete the Beat Giordano. He had to wildcard himself into the final, but he still may be the most dangerous player at the table, especially if the others underestimate him.
Now, the opening chip stacks that you see here are based on the cumulative performance of the 3 play-in matches. Josh has a ton, Pete G, not so many. We welcome you once again to the Turning Stone Resort and Casino in beautiful Verona, New York. Let's take a closer look at the team rosters in our championship. For Team Boston, it's Doug Frizzoli, Carlos Lobato, Josh Blanchfield, and Tina Cantwell.
I am battling in my mind a lot, thinking of chip deficit already, going into a final table with a chip deficit already. So that means you have to fight harder in the beginning to try and steal blinds, get the people off their petty hands. I really want the Red Sox tickets, to be honest with you.
And the final 4 New Yorkers, Jack Abramczyk, Kristen Bruin, Matt Deluxe, and Pete the Beat Giordano. So here we have it. We have made it to our championship table. Mike Goldberg, Adam Schoenfeld, 4 against 4. New Yorkers against Bostonians.
I'm going to be looking to see if people are playing tight under the pressure of the championship match. Now, Tina has pocket kings, and she just limped. She just called the 2,000 big blind. I'm not sure I like that.
You're asserting.
Let's see if Josh likes his 4 deuce clubs.
She announced raise.
He's going to raise to 10,000.
Josh apparently wants to make a statement early on that he is still in control of this match. Even though there are 8 players at the final table now, instead of 6, he's going to take a garbage hand. And because Tina just limped, he's going to try to get aggressive with her.
Jack Abramczyk will fold.
No, I want to.
Let's see what Matt Deluxe does. Nope, he's out of the way as well. Now let's see what Tina does with her pocket kings.
What are you talking about? Schoenfeld.
She can call, she can re-raise. What would you do?
Well, Josh has indicated strength, so she's probably cheering inside, thinking he's got a strong hand, so he'll stand a re-raise. But you know what? Look, she just called.
Ooh, a little
so she limped in, and now she calls, and we'll go to the flop.
Josh has position and not much else. Just the deuce 4 against the monster pocket kings.
All right, here's the flop. Ace, Jack 4, so now a pair of 4s for Josh.
Tina checks. The ace probably scared her, but Josh now has the initiative in the hand. Let's see how far either one of them wants to go with this. He's got nothing but bottom pair, but he's played it strong, and he thinks he could take it away.
So Josh bets 17,000. Now Tina, as well as some of the other players, started with a bit shorter stack, so they want to make moves early if they can.
But she's staring at that ace. I don't see, if she believes he has an ace, she should fold. But she just calls. Again, now she'll be out of position on the next street. I don't understand what she's thinking on this hand.